Oh my god, it's Atlas. How are you doing, Atlas? Hello, hello. Alright, work sucks. Oh, that sucks. Do you at least get time off for holiday stuff? Holiday in retail, yeah, yeah. Ugh. I worked at Starbucks for 4 years. I feel you. I only get Christmas Day off? Oh, that sucks. Yeah, when I worked at Starbucks, there was like the four big days, right? So there was Christmas, Christmas Eve, um, Boxing Day. Oh, there was five of them. Boxing Day, New Year's Eve, and New Year's. Those were like the days, right? And you were only allowed Christmas was kind of like a write-off because if you didn't want to work on Christmas, you didn't have to work on Christmas. But with the other 4 days, you had to work two of them. So the ones that I always chose were Christmas, like, uh, uh, New Year's Eve and New Year's. I'm trying to get Boxing Day off as well because we're planning a brunch. I hope you get it. I hope you get it. Oh, that sucks. Oh, dang. Yeah, like I remember working the mornings around Christmas when they did like the holiday cups, like the limited edition holiday cups. And people would literally line out the door when we were opening, and I think we at that time we were opening at 5:30 in the morning. That also falls on a Monday, and I'm not supposed to work Mondays. Okay, so you have more of a chance. God, out the cups. Oh my god, the cups, man. Oh my god. And like the people who got their cups were it was fine, like it was crazy that there was a line up out the door like that early in the morning, but it was the people who couldn't get the cups. Like people who would come in at 7 and be like, "Hey, do you still need those cups?" And we're like, "No, we sold out at like 6 this morning." No, I got my schedule already and I'm scheduled for it. Oh. Oh. Oh, that sucks more. I wish you luck. I hope you get the day off. Uh I mean, I'm pretty lucky now because the job I do um gets less busy during winter, like significantly so, like to the point where like next week, I'm not even sure if I'm working. Like I think I'm working Monday and that might be it because it's going to snow and the water is going to be turned off. So there's not really a lot for me to do. And I think the only reason why we're even coming in on Monday is because my boss wants us to clean like the workshop. And she wants to have a party basically. So she wants us to clean the shop and then she wants us to have a party. And it's also to technically also to celebrate my birthday as well as Christmas, so, boat. The red cups are not worth waiting at 5 a.m. in winter. They really aren't. They're not even that good. Like, they're just reusable cups. Yeah, I know. It's my birthday on Sunday. I'm turning 26, Atlas. Oh my god. I know, I know. I've been having a birthday week as for the streaming events because I was planning on it's my birthday tomorrow. Yo! Say that a streamer said happy birthday to her. I think that'd be funny. Yeah, it's just well we'll do excellent. Yeah, it's just like last year I think I did like a longer stream, but I was planning on doing a longer stream tomorrow. But not only are my friends coming over, but I have a hair appointment tomorrow, like right in the middle of the day. So I've been doing a birthday week where I've been streaming every single day, and I've kept it up. Like I'm so oh my god, streaming every single day. New hair, I know. Oh my god, I'm so excited. I'm so excited for not only a haircut but a new dye job. Oh my god, it's gonna be great. What are you getting? I'm getting my hair dyed blue, like a dark blue. And then the haircut's gonna be the same. It's just gonna, my hair is just gonna be cut short. I know, I'm very excited. I haven't had blue hair in a while. Oh my god. That's cool. I'm excited. I'm so excited. So tomorrow's stream, when all my friends are here, you guys will be seeing new hair. Rip red tier. I know. I know. It hasn't been, to be fair, it hasn't been actually red in a while. Like, it's been like, yeah. Pink tier. Tori, hello! How are you doing? I don't know, like, I kind of was pushing off this hair dye because I really do actually like how my hair looks right now, like the color itself. Like, I really like the fade, like because there was multiple people who described it as looking like a sunset, and I was like, you know what, you're right, it does look like a sunset. Oh, ad. Rip. If I don't make it back from where I've gone, just know I'm... Welcome back. I was just talking about how, like, people have described my hair as being, like, the color of a sunset, and I really like that. Um, but man, do I need a haircut. It's too long. True and factual. Yeah. They really liked it. But anyways, but it's blue. It's gonna be blue tomorrow. And it's gonna be all cut and stuff. Oh my god. Oh my god. And I have to talk to my friends and ask if they want to be on stream for like 3 days in a row. Oh boy. I don't even know what I'm gonna do. Tomorrow, yeah, I don't know. Also, big up being top 1%. Like, as in you in my chat, or me in the just chatting category, because oh boy. Don't make it back from where I've gone, just know I loved you all along. Both is good. Okay, nice. Nice. You know what? I am just so very happy that so many people like got me like on their Twitch recap. That's like extremely flattering. But also like okay, we had to like talk about it, right? About me being the top 1% of just chatting streams, because I was like, okay, does that mean that like I stream it more than most people? Because that makes sense to me. Like, I'm in the top 1% because I stream it more than most people. But no, that's not what it means. Because Mischief got the top 1% in Minecraft streams, right? Billy, who streams Minecraft every single time they stream, and they almost stream every single day, did not get top 1% in Minecraft. So it's literally it's interaction based, and that's crazy to me. I am in the top 1% of just chatting streams based on interaction. Ultralight, my streamer in Christ, you're the only streamer I watch religiously. My streamer in Christ. Oh, dude, this song, if you guys, if you guys listen to Islentha, I can only think of Tick when I listen to this song. It's called Big Houses, and it's only Tick. Like, it's a song about religious trauma, but like, oh my god, my boy Tick. Paper dies on my soul and I'm with my babies. Now you're of your Catholic methods. I'll tell you guys the one part that I'm like, yes, this is the part. It's not to clap, but they not as loud as we can. It's a neighbor in a holes. Now you know I'm not his friend. That's that part. Oh my god. Speaking of, I'm literally at the episode of him being disowned. Oh, I'm so sorry. I had so much fun writing it though. Raise a set of praise stones, loving the best. Out for your rain, it's so this. Okay, did you just, like, have you listened to it yet? Because this song is all about that. For real. Hello, Tom! I literally just listened to it. Yep, this song, like, all I can think about is that episode when I listen to this song. On the wrong steps, and shadows keep watching us, our own steps. While our shadows keep watching us, the wrong steps. While our shadows keep watching us, our own steps. And our shadows keep watching us. Hi, Keith. Steps. While our shadows keep watching us, the wrong steps. Our shadows keep watching us, the wrong steps. Our shadows keep watching us, their own steps. They have been taught this exodus. Oh my god. Atlas, I have school in the morning. Tom, go to sleep. Tom, I appreciate you coming to my chat to say hello, but you should go to sleep. Anyways, Atlas, how did you feel about the Tick episode? Because oh my god, it's probably one of the best things I've ever written. Hello. So I got the money back from that subscription. I am back and positive. Nice. I'm glad because that sounds really scary actually. Gee, I wonder, maybe sad. It's good though. It was so good. Yeah, like when we so like if you don't know, Islanta is based on a D&D campaign that my friends and I played, and I never like actually in the campaign got to like say what his background was. People kind of like figured it out, but I never actually like, you know, and so being able to like write it down and everything like that, because I remember writing it and then I think Ninja read it and was like, why is it so sad? And I'm just like, because he's just a sad boy. I don't know what to tell you, man. It's just his backstory. Anyways, I'm very proud of it. It's a banger. Yeah, dude, I literally did everything for that episode. Like, I like voice act the majority of it, obviously. My brother is actually the voice actor of the like the storyteller. So like my brother recorded it all my stuff. I edited it all, I soundscaped it all, and I wrote the entire episode. So like that episode is like basically completely mine, and I'm very proud of it. I took like a 4-hour nap earlier, so I'm not tired, but I want to survive tomorrow. Ooh, oh. Oh, Tom. Oh no. Oh no. I'm so sorry. Anyway, it is Steins Gate time. So, Steins Gate, oh, I think now my brain hates me. Tom, I feel like you should go lie in bed, and then maybe you'll sleep, but if you don't, you'll be rested, you know? Fit check. Fit check. I am wearing, this is like the Wilbur Soot hoodie. So, like, it has this, but it has this on the back. The one that has, like, all the computers and stuff. It's really cool. And then, leggings. I don't know if you guys can see it. It's, like, quite dark in my room. They're, like, plaid leggings. Oh, and what am I wearing? What's my shirt? Oh, my shirt is, the All Hail from Welcome to Night Vale. From the live show they did in 2018 that I went to. Yee. That episode made me want those asshole elves. I mean, Tick punch him in the nose. Bonk. Hello, Uma. How are you doing? I am in bed. I have been for the past, like, 5 hours. Okay. I mean, as long as you're resting, it should be okay. Wilbur Soot has been popping up a lot on my For You page, and I am not okay. Is it him doing like concert stuff and to the song I live for the applause, 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 I live for the applause, applause, live for the applause, applause. That song? Because I get those a lot too. Yup. 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 I know what's up. What? What? Yes. Yes. Yes, I'm waiting. 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 Bye, Uma! I am just not okay. I am so sorry, Tom. I'm waiting. Did you hear that Fall Out Boy is plotting an album? I did! I did! I did! Oh my god, because someone... You wanna know how I found out? This is how I found out. Someone on TikTok was, like, showing a Twitter thing, and it was, like, something about Fall Out Boy. And then the person was just like, we live in a timeline where not only did My Chemical Romance get back together, but we might, at any moment, have either a My Chemical Romance album or a Fall Out Boy album just release at any moment. And I'm just like, you know? Keith, I'm so sorry that the TikTok edits are getting to you. I'm immune to specifically the Wilbur Soot ones, because he's just a goofy little lad, and I just don't find him that attractive. You know? Not only that, but and Hollow is posting vids again. It's 2015 again. It really do be. Like, I mean, Panic at the Disco's on tour. It's not a great tour, but it's like, you know, they're on tour. Oh, Tumblr is, like, relevant again because Twitter is dying. I think, like, Supernatural is getting, like, a reboot or something dumb like that. Everyone is purple. Everyone is purple. It's, like, it's wild. It's wild, man. And to the ground you can worship the ashes. I need the scroll. Okay, so the things in this chapter... Excuse me. Okay, so the only thing we need to remember for this chapter is at one point, Kurisu is going to email me saying, contact me, idiot, and I have to reply with worried. I think I can remember that. I don't know why, but I don't know if I think Wilbur is, like, good looking or I just want his gender. I get that. See, here's the thing. He is a good looking guy. I'm not gonna say he's not. Like, he's a very attractive person, like, in general. It's just like, it's kind of like when you've been best friends with someone. This is gonna sound really weird, like, but hear me out. Okay, so, like, it's kind of like when you've been best friends with someone for a really long time, like, you went to elementary school with them, and then, like, in high school, people that didn't know them in elementary school are just like, he's hot. And you're like, are you sure, though? He's just a silly, goofy guy. That's kind of how I feel about Wilbur Soot. Because I haven't been watching for a while, but, like, man's roleplayed Hamilton on a Minecraft server. And so people are now, like, seeing him basically be a rock star, and people are like, he's a rock star, he's very attractive. I'm like, okay, but have you seen him pretend to be in love with a Minecraft race? Have you seen him pretend to be attracted to a fish? Does that make sense? Does that make sense? Keith, you're true factual. It's also the saying, do I want him or I don't want to be him? Yep. Kind of same. I've been a Wilbur fan since Stud House. Yeah, Alice is way more of an OG than I am. Also, I just remembered something and my potty took a screenshot. Uh-oh. That was a time? Yeah, I never, like, Stud House sounds like it was a really fun time. Like, I kind of wish that I knew about it, but I understand why I didn't. But yeah, I wish I did, honestly. I wish I had, like, known about the ARG that he had been doing while it was going on. But, oh well. Oh well. Alright. Alright. Alright, boys. I have to switch some stuff around. This sucks. Okay, we're opening this one. I just want. Okay, so we have 2 more chapters left. Oh my god, it's Huffle. Hello, Huffle. But the funny thing is, I forgot about him until he got popular and completely missed the ARG era. That's pretty funny. Yeah, I'm just surprised I, like, never heard about it because, I don't know, like, I've been into ARGs for, like, quite a while, but then again, I did also miss, Marble Hornets, and I don't know how I managed that one. Like, at all. Like, I was on YouTube actively when Marble Hornets was a thing. And, like, I watched, like, all the Slenderman stuff. I feel like if I had gone into creepypastas, I would have circled back to Marble Hornets, but I never did. Depression? I'm so sorry, Huffle. I hope my stream will bring you some joy today. I don't know what's going to happen in this chapter, I'm going to be perfectly honest, because we're no longer on, like, the roots anymore. Like, there's only 2 endings available to us now. And one is, like, the true ending, and one is just the ending of the game. And we've gotten all the flags to get the true ending, so we're gonna get the true ending. And then I think when we actually finish it, I'll go look up what the other endings are, and then we can look through all of them. But hopefully, I don't know what's gonna happen this stream, because, there's no more root. There's no root anymore. It's just, I don't know. I don't know. All I can think of is that, I know that from the anime, I know what happens with Moeka, who is, like, the person who's been killing Mayuri over and over again, and, like, you know, I don't know. But we have until my friends get here. And they won't be here for a bit, actually. I'm gonna go get some sleep before I randomly pass out. Bye, Tom! Oh, so a long time ago, we were hanging out on the Chaos SMP, and at some point I had been compared to Eret. Reminder, at the time I thought it was... And now I'm just a buyer. Something under Ace. The Eretification of Keith. Okay, but that's actually really funny because I think Eret went through, like, the exact same thing where, like, Eret, like, while on the Dream SMP was just like, yeah, I'm probably bi. I also go by all pronouns. Huh. You know? It's a little bit funny. You do have a very similar vibe to Eret, I will say. The Erification of Keith. I mean, what Minecraft does to guys, Minecraft is just, it's simply for the gays. It's just for no one else. Unless you're a redstoner. So, like, you're either gay or you're really good at redstone, and there's no in between. Prove me wrong. I'm just right. I'm just right. the Among Us image. Oh. Where is it? Where is the Among Us image? Is it you? There you are. Ba-da-ba. Ba-da-da. Ba-da-da. Whoops. Ba-ba. Cave miners are straight but amazing allies. See, I was also gonna put PvPers in there. But I'm a cave miner. That's all I do in Minecraft. I go mine in cave. I go explore. That's all I do. Dude, this ending... Oh my god. Ultir straight confirmed. Yup. Guys, I'm so sorry that you had to find out this way. Guys, I don't think I saved last time. Oh, maybe I did. No, I did. Explorers are pan, cave miners are gay. Okay, but I'm both. I like exploring and I also like cave mining, you know? You know. I feel like I don't mind homosexuals. It was the best screenshot ever. I loved it so much. I turn around slowly. Dude, in another timeline, we get married. I can't believe we get married to best girl in another timeline out of anyways. Okay, miners are gay because they spent all day digging for special rocks. Oh my god. However, I am straight. No, you know what he says? It's better. He says, however, I am heterosexual, which is 10 times funnier than saying, however, I am straight. However, I am heterosexual. You weirdo, stop. Ruka is standing a short distance away, as if to see me off. No tears, just a bewildered smile. My chest feels like it's about to burst. Of course a nerd would say that. He is a nerd. I hold it back. Hey, Ruka. Yes? I hesitate for a moment, but I have to know. You're a guy, right? I am struggles with gender and sexual crisis. Yes? She is gone. He has returned. Cuter than any girl. Looks good in Miko robes. Cries. She could have had everything. I bite my lip. Do you like me? What? I don't understand. Ultir, I'm requesting a non-violent fifth place with mischief. They called me a nerd. Okay. I'm down. However, I'm heterosexual, so no straight guy ever. Real! I respect you. She respects me? I don't deserve her respect. But that's not what matters now. Ruka's answers seemed clear, but wasn't. She didn't answer the question. If I change back into a guy, I'll have to hide my feelings for you. Ruka might still like me even though she's a guy. Or, yeah, he's a guy again. However, she'll never speak honestly about those feelings. If someone gave me a random pronoun, I'd say how I feel based on being called it. I mean, that's a way. This is what Ruka decided for herself. It would be wrong to pry any further. Maybe I'm just running away. Maybe I should pry. Force her to confront her feelings. But I'm not strong enough to accept the consequences. I'll just end up hurting Ruka. Thanks. You are my disciple, now and forever. Agreed? Yes, of course I am. I have no clue how to feel about Nynx. That's fair. What about Zem? I don't know how it's spelled again. I don't remember how it's spelled. It starts with an X, I think. It's like X-E-M. I think it's an X. Yeah, there we go. That's a pronoun that a lot of people use when they don't want to use they, them. So they use XM, XZ. I don't know, man. I don't know how to pronounce it. I've only seen it written down. I look away, unable to bear her shy smile. Oh, it's. That's a good one. How do we feel about it's, Huffle? The world line has changed. Ruka is a guy again. Oh my god, the IBM 5100. Which means the IBM 5100 should be here at the shrine. On the previous world line, girl Ruka broke the IBM 5100 while cleaning the storehouse. But Guy Ruka didn't clean the storehouse. She never broke the IBM 100. You guys have some stellar pronouns. It's 6:56 p.m. Judging by past experience, it is very likely that I've averted Mayuri's death for a day, but just in case, I should get back to the lab within the hour. Oh my god, the intense music started playing. Ruka, do you remember breaking an old computer in the shrine storehouse last year? Normal. An old computer? No, I don't remember anything like that. I like it, but it's not quite there. It's or Thorn? Thorn? Thorn. Not mine, but I've seen ones before. Those ones before. Oh, fair enough. I don't really understand computers. I haven't played with them much. When Ruka was a girl, she trembled when I asked her the same question. And then she forced a smile, as if to avoid admitting that she broke the computer. But she's not trembling now. Ruka honestly doesn't know. Go get your father for me. Moth. I asked Ruka to fetch her father for me so I can ask him whether or not the IBM 200 was in the storehouse. It's a little bit funny. Could you imagine if someone actually tried to use those pronouns? Like, I feel like someone has at least tried, right? Because I think it would be quite funny. Old English pronoun of we, us. Oh my god. An old computer. Yes, I do remember. I'll go check. Please wait a moment. He heads into the storeroom at back, just like on the previous world line. But on the previous world line, the IBM 200 was no longer in the storehouse, since Girl Ruka had secretly moved it. No thanks, I'm not plural yet. Oh my god, what does that mean? No, Armel, me, legit, I give those a shot. Really? Hershey, like the chocolate brand. Oh my god. How will it turn out this time? Ruka's dad returns after about 10 minutes. His expression is grave. That's all the answer I need. Nothing has changed. It's gone. I couldn't find it anywhere. I quickly glance at Ruka's face. She is good, but not the best. Fair enough. Blank. He doesn't seem to know anything. Ruka is innocent, I'm sure of it. The lock to the storehouse was broken. Someone might have stolen it. Stolen it? It didn't disappear? A thief took it? There's evidence someone dragged something heavy away. That wasn't there at the end of the year cleaning, and the lock wasn't broken when I checked last month. I never expected a thief would break in. Then shouldn't we report it to the police? While they discuss what to do, I sigh and consider the situation. This isn't going to work. The IBM 100 is still out of reach. There are 2 D-mails left to cancel. Something tells me that if I cancel just one more, I can get back the IBM 100. But which one? Okabe, I don't really understand, but please don't be sad. Just go, it matters not, like you always do. I chuckle. Ruka is so adorable when she's trying to cheer me up. But... You're using that phrase wrong, you know. I wave goodbye and leave the shrine. I've also seen these a few times. Shark, bones, rot. I've seen, like a number of bug ones. Like, quite popular. Like, mushroom is also a pretty unpopular one. Cancel all emos except Ruka's. I don't think that's how it works. I don't think you can. If we don't cancel Ruka's, Mayuri dies. 2 D-mails remain. First, the one I sent to myself with the winning lotto 6 numbers. That one should be easy to cancel. The problem is the other one. The one sent by someone I wish I could forget. Kuri Moika. I know the gist of her D-mail, since she sent it as a part of our early experiments. When Moika asked to send a D-mail, I agreed under 2 conditions. First, make the content simple enough that the D-mail's effects would be obvious. Second, make the contents public to all lab members. Mocha ended up sending a D-mail to prevent herself from buying a new phone a few days prior. The D-mail was sent to July 31st, an easy date to remember. The question is how it relates to the theft of the IBM 100. It must be the butterfly effect, as it was with Ruka's D-mail. This time, however, I will not hesitate to do what is necessary. Kiri Moika does not deserve my sympathy. That woman and her men have killed Mayuri more times than I can bear to remember. I will show her no mercy. Yeah, there is no Moika route. If anybody was wondering, there is no Moika route. You can't, like... Yeah. There's just one problem. The cancellation email needs to be sent from Moika's own phone. I don't think a message from me telling her not to change phones would sway Moika's intentions in the slightest. I need her phone, but I don't know where to find her. What do I do? Oh my god, happy music. I returned to the lab and set things up so I can time leap at a moment's notice. Fortunately, that isn't necessary. Phew, I'm stuffed. I barely ate today, so I was hungry. Is there more tomorrow? Yeah, and the day after too. Mayuri just got back from Kamima 30 minutes ago. She and Kurisu, who stay behind at the lab, have just finished eating cup noodles. It's already past 8, and so far, nothing has changed. Mayuri is still alive. Going by the pattern, her death has probably been postponed until about this time tomorrow. Is this the will of some higher being? God? Fate? The universe itself? Or is it merely coincidence? That doesn't matter now. Okie dokie, Mayushi's got an early day tomorrow, so I'm going home. Quite frankly, I'd be concerned if there was a Moeka route. Yeah, I was kind of wondering about it, because I didn't, like, obviously I knew none of what the routes entailed beforehand, because they're not in the anime. So I was like, huh, like, if we're going off of these things, there must be a Moeka route. I wonder how they're doing it. There isn't. Like, there's 2 more chapters left, and, like, you're basically, you either get the true ending, or you get the ending, and those are the only 2 options now. Mayuri takes a big stretch and starts getting ready to go home. Sorry, hold on. Can't say to Teba hi. Hello! Emery, how are you doing before you go? Guys, I've been working outside. It was cold. My nose is stuffy. I'm putting something on my nose to make it less stuffy. If people were wondering what I was doing. Oh my god, it's Turgeon. Hello. Ah! Close thing. Oh, also I finished the essay earlier. Yay! Good job, Emery. Have a good rest of your day. How do it be going today? Very good, Turgeon. I got home from work. Work was good. It felt really long today, but it wasn't like long like, oh my god, I'm in pain, blah, blah, blah. It was just like, it just felt long. But it was good. Got home, ate some popcorn, and now I'm playing Steins;Gate. You know? It's a pretty good day. How about you, Turgeon? She'd been up since 5 this morning. Looks like she plans to wake up early tomorrow, too. Wakes up at 5 in the morning for a comic convention? Absolutely the F not. That reminds me, I haven't seen Daru at all. He's fighting in the Kamima Holy War, too, so that doesn't surprise me. Busy checking his spoils, I guess. My nose clears in the cold. Weird. Oh, mine doesn't. Well, it gets stuffy, but when I get home, I think, my nose, like, overcompensates, and it, like, closes the, like, air things here. So, like, it's hard to breathe. Bro, I was up at 3 a.m. the last 2 days. No, but being up, like, staying up until 3 a.m. is a lot different than getting up at 5 a.m. Why would you do that? Anyway, back to genders. Work was fairly easy today, and I got some cool stuff in an auction today. Oh, ooh, what'd you get in an auction, Turgeon? What'd you get? No, I got up because work. Oh, Atlas, I meant for convention. Oh, that sucks. I'm so sorry. In a pronoun, so far the number 1 with a 9 out of 10 is it's. I mean, that's a pretty good number. That reminds me, I haven't seen Daru at all. Oh, I've read that already. Lol. Hey, guys, why don't you come too? I'll pass, but my assistant looks like she wants to go. Yeah, right? Like, F that for a convention. I don't want to wake up at 5 a.m. Especially since most convention, start at, 10 or something. What? Kirsty jumps up at me at my answer. Hey, don't put words in my mouth. I saw your eyes sparkling while you listened to Mayuri's cosplay stories. Maybe, but no one said anything about going. There's no reason to trample the doors right when they open. Exactly. Like, there's no... What would you even do? Got some stuff from equipment at work, and then I got some stuff for when we do our next film. Oh my god, that's so cool. Come on, Chris-chan! I know that Kurisu is an at-channeler, but is she an otaku? Not all at-channelers are otaku, but she has often hinted at an interest in cosplay. No way, I'd suffocate in a crowd like that. It's not as crowded on day 2. If you're worried, come in the afternoon. All the popular stuff will be sold out, though. You go, Okabe. You're Mayuri's guardian, aren't you? Right back? Alright. No, Mayushi is Okarin's hostage. Oh, right. That's what it was. Well, you don't want your hostage to escape, do you? Shouldn't you take her along in handcuffs or something? I've got business in Akiba. What do you mean, business? The search for Kiri Moika. I already sent her an email. We need to talk, and now I'm awaiting her reply. Something tells me it's not going to work. I got a projector, and 100-inch screen, and a heater, and a pretty good-sized tent, and some chairs, and some backdrop holders, and possibly a couple of soap boxes. It's hard to tell since they didn't open the boxes. Oh my god! Surgeon, you sound like you got hit like a jackpot. Nice! No answer? I guess it was just an excuse. Christina, we need to talk. Again? Abrupt as usual. Huh? What do you mean, again? Nothing. What are you gonna talk about? You two have been really close lately, huh? You're always talking together. Mayushi really wants to join in your secret meetings and stuff. Don't worry, we've been talking about the time leap machine. It would just be gibberish to you. Not entirely accurate, but not a lie either. Besides, the purpose of this particular discussion is to convince Christina to attend Kamima. Prepare for good news, Mayuri! Oh, great! Thanks, Okarin! Mayuri waits in the lab as I take Kurisu outside. She talks a lot. So, Christina. I'm not going to Kamima. You said again just now. We've talked like this before, just the two of us? Losing your memory now? Does our little mad scientist have an... I don't know what that means. I'm being serious. You're acting weird today. What's going on? Please, I need to know. I mean, yeah, this is like the 5th time you brought me outside to talk about the time leap machine. Have we talked about my time leaping? For an instant, Kurisu opens her eyes wide in surprise. But then she gives me an angry glare. You're time leaping? I nod. More than a dozen times already. That many? What the hell are you doing? Looks like she doesn't know anything about Ruka or my shifting between world lines. But that's only natural. So far, I've changed world lines a total of 3 times. Let's call the first world line where Mayuri died Alpha 1. The world line where Ferris and I fought the viral attackers is Alpha 2. The world line where I dated girl Ruka is Alpha 3. And now I'm on Alpha 4. From my perspective, Alpha 1, Alpha 2, and Alpha 3 were undone by my D-mails. But for Kurisu and everyone else on Alpha 4, those world lines were nothing but separate, intangible possibilities to begin with. I guess I have to explain everything again. I sigh heavily, then begin. I think I get it. After I'm done, Kurisu sighs and lightly pats my arm. Don't wear yourself out. It's a disgrace to be comforted by my assistant. Why are you always like that? I'm even trying to be nice. You're really full of yourself, you know? I don't need your sympathy. Everything that happened is my fault. I'm just getting what I deserve. Come to think of it, every time I explain this to you, I always end up hating myself in the end. Okabe. Don't worry about me. Worry about Mayuri. Mayuri will probably die tomorrow. I don't know how it will happen. If Mayuri stays away from the lab, she can probably avoid running into Moika and her men. It doesn't matter though. She'll die all the same. All Alpha World lines converge on her death. Escaping the attractive field is the only way to save her. Sorry about this, but I want you to be there when she dies tomorrow night. Oh, 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 oh. It's okay, guys. This is my brother telling me that dinner is ready. I'm gonna go grab it real quick. I'll be right back. Don't worry, don't worry. He knows I'm streaming. It's okay. I will be right back. I'm gonna go grab dinner. It'll be really quick. You guys enjoy that. I'll be back. Hello, I'm back. Oh, shoot. It's okay. We're good. We're fine. Hello. Ugh, ugh. Chair stream. Chair stream. We love chair. I have pierogies now. Anyway, back to game. That's why you want me to go to Kamima? There's nothing we can do to prevent her death. Just stay close and tell me what happens. Pierogies. Once I know, I'll make the time leap. I can't believe there's nothing we can do. It doesn't feel real, but it's the truth, isn't it? I can see it in your eyes. Here. Here, chat, you guys can have some. There you guys go. It has chili flakes on it. Nom nom. Are you okay? No. I still haven't saved my I know. That's not what I meant. Kurisu interrupts me. Are you okay? I don't follow. You're carrying an awful burden. It's rare for her to look so concerned for me. I told you not to worry about me. It's Mayuri you need to worry about. Tomorrow, I'm gonna look for Moika. If Mayuri doesn't die tomorrow, I can postpone the time leap. If Mayuri does die tomorrow, I'll return to the past no matter what. I wish there was some way that Mayuri wouldn't have to suffer. Then why don't you time leap now? I can't plan effectively without knowing the deadline. I don't want to see Mayuri die either, you know. I know how you feel, but you're the only one I can ask. Where'd all this trust come from? You're my assistant, after all. Kurisu forces a laugh at my feeble attempt at a joke. You're so full of yourself. We have our plan. Kurisu will go to her first Kamima. Mayuri will be so delighted when I tell her the news. Oh my god, I'm receiving an email. Morning, Ocarina, I'm heading off now. Joined by Mayuri, we're heading to... I I have no idea what would be this crowded. Save me. I haven't seen Mayuri all day. I want to be with her, of course, but that's not possible. Moika hasn't replied, which means I have to find her myself. Unfortunately, I don't know anything about her. My only clue is Arc Rewrite, the company Moika has supposedly worked at. I find it after a quick search online. Sure enough, their business is producing articles for PC magazines. Luckily, their office is in Akiba. And she definitely works for them and is definitely there. I tried calling first, but it goes to voicemail. I guess they're still closed for the Odon holiday. Or maybe it's a bad time? Looks like I've got no choice but to visit them in person. Yeah, and she will definitely be there, because she definitely actually works there. She's literally told you she works for CERN. Why the F would she actually work there? It's the second day of Kamiba, and Akiba is deserted. Most of the otakus are lined up at a big site right now. I've experienced the craze of Kamiba several times firsthand. It's literal war. It scares me whenever Mayuri goes alone. I can't help but imagine her trampled by a horde of crazed otakus. But in reality, Mayuri's surprisingly quick and tough. I've seen her weave through crowds like you wouldn't believe. Curious who's the one more likely to get trampled. I can't help but feel sorry for her. Maybe it was wrong to ask her to go. I find the Arc Rewrite office is a fancy-looking building on the outskirts of Akiba. I take the elevator up, but there's no one there. I lean against the wall and wait. After about 30 minutes, a man dressed in a shirt and tie appears. I explain that I'm a relative of Kurimoika and ask for her contact info. It's the unexpected answer he gives you is, I have no idea who the F you're talking about, because that should be the 100%, like, this man. This man, sometimes he's just so smart, but most of the times he's just so stupid. But he gives an unexpected answer. We don't have an employee by that name. Of course! Of course she was lying! You don't? Damn, I've been tricked. Really? I should have known better. Moika is working for CERN. Of course her place of employment is fake. Okabe, I need you to use more brain cells. Is this the end of the line? Just as I'm about to turn around and leave, the man pounds his hand as if he's remembered something. It was really spicy. Wait a second, there was a girl who worked here just 2 days before disappearing. I think her name might have been Curie. We might still have her resume. I frantically bow my head and ask him to look for it. He's reluctant, but acquiesces. Pause, what? Yeah, now I'm worried. The address listed on the resume leads me to a beat-up old apartment. Now, let's talk about what just happened. Okabe just social engineered his way into getting some random girl's address. Because, I mean, like, we know he's doing it for, like, a good cause. But, like, that man did not even question that they were, like, related. Oh my god. Now the sort of place you'd expect a single young woman to live. I feel a strange unease as I approach the apartment. For some reason, there's a police car parked in front of the complex. For some reason. A uniformed officer is standing out front. Okay, I think something very disturbing is about to be said. Because I have just remembered what happens, actually. I just remembered what happens to Moika. Uh-oh. I don't think it shows anything, but, like... Anyway. In one room on the second floor, room 202, Moika has a blue sheet covering the door. What's going on here? I walk up to the police officer. Excuse me, did the person who lived there move? Huh? No. Then, are you related? I knew her? You haven't heard? The police officer looks uncomfortable. The bad feeling in my gut is getting worse. What happened? Oh, that's why she didn't attack. Yeah. So, like, if she doesn't attack on the second day, she doesn't attack at all, and this is the reason. Suicide. What? Suicide? But why? When? Yesterday. No way. They took her to Chiroda 3rd Central Hospital. Doesn't look like she had any relatives. Why don't you know who to we didn't know who to notify. Will you go see the body? Yeah, that figures her guilt. It's not because of her guilt. Okay, so if she doesn't like, it's not her guilt because like in this timeline she hasn't killed Mayuri. So like basically if she doesn't succeed to kill Mayuri, like, cause she will do it on the first day on the 13th, and she'll do it on the 14th. But after that she won't. Obviously because it's the 16th now, and she killed herself the day before. But like, she didn't do any. It's not because of her guilt. Well, my thanks and leave. She's dead? Moika's dead? What's going on? It doesn't make sense. Suicide? Moika, who killed Mayuri in cold blood, committed suicide? Or is this part of the conspiracy? Could her own men have killed her, then made it look like a suicide? Today's the 16th. On Worldline Alpha 1, Moika raided the lab on the 13th. 3 days have passed since then. Each time I change world lines, Mayuri's death gets pushed back by 1 day. So does Moika's raid. It hasn't yet happened yet on this world line. So why did she die? I don't get it. This is the first time this has happened. How should I deal with this? What should I do? I squat on the ground and cradle my head in confusion. If Moika is dead, maybe Mayuri doesn't have to die. No, I don't think convergence is that kind. Fate demands Mayuri's death. Whenever I try to stop it, something interferes. True, I'm the one who meddled with the timeline, but haven't I paid the price already? How did all this happen? A few weeks ago, I was just a college student with a severe case of this basically is main character syndrome, by the way. Save Mayuri's grandmother, I've never experienced the death of anyone close to me. Death has no place in my life. But how many times have I faced death these past 3 days? More when you count the loops I've made. My heart can't take it anymore. I don't know how much longer I can go on. One more. Just one more D-mail to cancel. If I can just get my hands on Moika's phone. Time leap. Moika died yesterday around noon. I can go back to before that happened. The reason she died isn't important. Whether Mayuri's murderer kills herself is one of no concern to me. I just need to cancel that D-mail. Guys, I put too much spices on my pierogies, and now they are hard to eat. Oh my god, hello, Blue! No need to apologize. We're playing Steins Gate. Just a heads up. Disturbing imagery and content, you know? We're on the hunt. Mouth do be burny a little bit. Upon returning to the lab, it's like, it's not even like bad burning, it's just like it's making it hard to read. Upon returning to the lab, I casually look up at the second floor window. And what I see shocks me to my core. Electrical discharge? Someone is using the time leap machine. Who? Mayuri and Daru should be at Kamima. Not even Kurisu should be here. I asked her to escort Mayuri yesterday. Besides, she's against changing the past. So who? The building shakes. The vibrations reach the street. I can't let this happen. The timeline mustn't be tampered with again. I need to stop it now. I race up the stairs to the lab. Things are about to get wild. By the time I get there, the shaking has stopped. I quietly peek into the development room. Nobody's there. The door was unlocked. Anyone could have walked right in. How could I be so careless? The time leap machine is still faintly warm. So somebody did use it. Big ones, even. Who? Did they time leap? This is the first time someone else has used a time leap machine. Just to make sure, I checked the X68. Like expected, the history has been erased. The same thing happens when we send emails. There's nothing I can do about this. It worries me, but I have to focus on Moika. I set up the time leap machine. The maximum leap time is 48 hours. To leap more than that, you need to leap 48 hours and then leap again. I turn in the essay, I'll edit it and send it to you, or maybe post it on Wattpad. I don't know. Oh my god. Emery, I'm so excited. The 42-inch CRT is on downstairs. That's plain as day, since the discharge phenomenon just occurred. I put on the headgear. Preparations complete. Should I really leap now? Wait, guys. I think if I don't, I get an extra scene. Hold on. Do nothing for an extra scene, during which Kurisu will call you. Answer it for another extra scene. Oh, yes. I would like extra scenes. Yes. Also, I'm currently working on the second chapter of the fanfic. Yo, let's go. Don't be ridiculous. Of course I should. Just a little more, and I can save Mayuri once and for all. I know what will happen if I leave now. Mayuri will die, and I will taste that pain and despair. Oh, guys, I just realized what the extra scene is, and it's not going to be happy. And then I will leap again. It's the same either way. I close my phone. There's no need to rush. Calm down. I can endure the pain if need be. I should exploit my one advantage, the time leap machine, to the fullest extent possible, and that means knowing exactly when Mayuri will die. The pattern suggests that Mayuri's death should happen around 7 or 8. But things are a little different this time. Moika killed herself before Mayuri is scheduled to die. How much influence will that have on Convergence? There's a chance Mayuri won't die. We might already have won. In that case, I shouldn't waste my efforts time leaping. This isn't the fanfic they were talking about a while back. I haven't started this one yet. I'm excited to read stuff, you know? I'll wait until Kurisu contacts me. It's 12:30 now. There are still about 7 hours left. I hear nothing but the slow, steady tick of the clock. The sound is echoing inside my head. Even if I plug my ears, it doesn't stop. I spent several hours searching for the IBM 300, but as expected, I found nothing. I still can't imagine how Moika's email affected the computer's whereabouts. What does her phone model have to do with anything? Does keeping the same phone somehow tell her that there's an IBM 200 at Yanabahashi Shrine? That doesn't make sense. Even the butterfly effect must have limits. But on the other hand, truth is often stranger than fiction. Sometimes the simplest things have consequences that no one could ever imagine. So I can't rule it out entirely either. In other words, I have nothing. I twist my lips into a sneer of self-mockery. It's 7:56 p.m., the moment of truth. If Mayuri is indeed fated to die today, should be hearing from Kurisu soon. I hope nothing happens. All that I ask is to hear Mayuri's voice, to know, once and for all, that she is safe. Hello? Okabe, she's... Why I don't... Kurisu is sobbing. So I know, even without asking. She saw Mayuri die. This scene in the anime is absolutely effing tragic. Just so everyone knows. I saw it happen, she's dead, Mayuri's dead. This can't be... She suddenly collapsed. Why? It doesn't make sense. She's not breathing. She won't answer at all. Please, Mayuri. Okabe, what do I do? Help, please. Mayuri's dead. I'm sorry for making you go through this. With that, I hang up the phone. Maybe it's because I didn't see it happen, or maybe my heart has simply grown numb. But this time, I don't feel much pain. I hate myself for it. I pound my fist against the table. As expected, the deadline is around 8 p.m. on the 16th. Unless I change the world line before the time hits, Mayuri will die. Anyway. When Kurisu calls later in the chapter, ignore it for a scene with Moeka. Do I care about a scene with Moeka? Not really. Oh, there's an ad. Okay, good. I can have time to read this. When given the option to send the email at the end of the chapter, do nothing for an extra scene and CG. Okay. Will do. I'll wait until ad is over. I will eat food. So how's everyone feeling? Mayuri died again. You know, just casual things. Welcome back. I put on the headgear and activate the time loop machine. I must obtain Moeka's phone, no matter what it takes. Wait, hold on. If I do nothing here, what will happen? Oh, I don't have a choice. Lol. We're going back in time. Here we go. Oh my god, we time leap far. Jeez. I make several consecutive leaps to travel back to the 11th. When I arrive, it's just past 8 p.m. I'm heading out. I leave the lab without waiting for the others to respond. I head to Moeka's ratty apartment. There's no sign of the police this time. Moeka's suicide won't happen for another 4 days. I run up the iron stairs and stand in front of the door to Unit 202. The lights aren't on inside. I start getting anxious. Maybe she's not here. There's no intercom, so I reluctantly knock on the door. No reply. I try again with the same result. Damn, might as well try the doorknob. It just opens? Bro. It's unlocked. I take a deep breath. This could be a trap. Remember, we're not dealing with an ordinary person. Moeka is a rounder, an agent of CERN. If I die here, what will happen to Mayuri? The girl just leaves her door open. She does not fear danger. Will Kurisu or Dara use the time leap machine to save her? I need to be careful. But at the same time, I can't save Mayuri by doing nothing. So I steel myself, open the door, and peek inside. This is definitely an apartment. The apartment is dark, too dark to see. But I feel someone's presence. I step inside. The apartment is particularly empty. Minimal furnishings. Only the barest necessities of life. But there, by the window, is a figure in the moonlight. There is? Oh, hello, Moeka. A woman is sitting on the floor, her head bowed. There's no one else here. I approach the woman and stare down at her, gritting my teeth in a desperate effort to maintain control. Ever since the first time she killed Mayuri, I've tried my best to avoid thinking about this woman. But now, I have no choice. I can't accomplish my goal until I have the answers I need from her. I must obtain the IB-100 to escape the Alpha Attractor field and rescue Mayuri. Kiri Moeka. I had another name for her once. It hurts to remember. I force it to the back of my mind. Can you hear me? Moeka's fingers twitch. She sluggishly lifts her head. But she doesn't look up. She stares at my feet instead. Who? She finally speaks in a frail voice. Moika has always had trouble speaking, but it seems especially severe today. I notice her hair and clothes are disheveled. She looks awful, though I suppose that's no surprise, given that she kills herself in 4 days. FB? Is that you? FB. I've heard that name before. If I'm not mistaken, that's her superior's code name. Why won't you contact me? I did everything you told me to. The phone in Moika's hand grows faintly. She's still clinging to it, I see. Did I do something wrong? I'll fix it, I promise. Just don't abandon me. I'll do anything for you, FB. Please, answer me. Give me orders. I'll obey. Tell me what to do. Tell me. Tell me. I'm at a loss for words. I wasn't expecting to find her in such a miserable state. She was so cold, so calm when she killed Mayuri. It's like she's a different person now. Is this another effect of the world line change? But it's only been a week since she sent her D-mail. How could she have changed so much? I get on my knees and shake Moika by the shoulders. Hey, can you hear me? Hey. FB, why won't you answer? Kiri Moika, hey, it's me, Okabe. No response. Moika just keeps crying and mumbling to herself. I shake harder, but she doesn't react. She doesn't even resist. Looking down, I notice that she's typing rapidly on her phone. Bewildered, I look at the screen. That's so cool for you. What happened to Moika? From what little I understand, it sounds like she's lost contact with her superior, FB. But I don't understand how that could turn Moika into such a wreck. She's insane. A little. She's not all there, for sure. It doesn't matter. I don't care what happens to her. I'm here for one thing. Recalling my purpose, I reach for Moika's phone. No! A sharp crack echoes through the room. Moika slaps my hand away. It didn't hurt, but her reaction was lightning quick. Now Moika curls up into a ball, hugging the phone tightly to her chest. It was like this from the moment I met her. She never let go of her phone, not even for a second. If it were the only thing keeping her alive. No mails. No mails. You mean from FB? No mails. I make several more attempts to take her phone while she babbles incoherently, but she just slaps my hand each time. Next I try persuasion. I promise to help her search for FB if she lends me her phone. It's a lie, of course, though come to think of it, I would like a piece of FB too. But that can wait until after I've saved Mayuri. But Moika doesn't buy it, if, that is, she heard me at all. Damn it, we're not getting anywhere. Maybe I could take it from her by force. What if she tries to kill me before I can send the D-mail? In her current state, she might not have the strength to retaliate. On the other hand, if she does retaliate, there's not much I can do against someone with a gun. What should I do? Her gun. Where would she keep it? I quickly scan the room, but there's no sign of it. That startled me. Yeah, assistant. Hello? I stand up and move to the entrance where I can take the call without letting Moika out of my sight. Where are you? Sorry, I'm busy. It's a woman? You're with a woman, aren't you? Is that the first thing that comes to your mind? You really are a mainstream girl. Shut up. You promised you'd help me with the phone wave, remember? Or is it your lab mem number just for show? Get Daro to help. I can't do it today. What are you doing? Where are you? Kiri Moika's apartment. So you are with a woman. You're the worst. She is not Moika. Has she not met Moika on this world line? I quickly give Kurisu a simplified version of the usual explanation. Kurisu listens attentively, as she always does. Maybe she's more considerate than I give her credit for. As soon as I finish, Kurisu give it to me straight. You have to take it from her by force. You've seen too many Hollywood movies. You're up against an agent of CERN. Play nice and you can end up dead. Don't hesitate. Remember you're doing this to save Mayuri. I know you're pretty weak and scrawny, but you should be able to handle her in her current state. Gee, thanks. At least she's not beating around the bush. Suddenly she lowers her voice. You might think I'm my monster for saying this. Not that I care what you think, but... Kill her if you have to. You're a monster. But you're not a hypocrite, and that's what I love about you, Christina. Screenshot it! Oh my god, what? He almost said he almost said I love you. What? 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 Dude, I'm so glad I did not do the extra scene with Moeka. F Moeka. This is way better. Bro. Oh my god. Oh my god. Could you imagine if right there he had said, and that's what I love about you, Kurisu. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. That just gave me a heart attack? Bro. I love them. They are so good. Okay, my mouth is not burning. Ah! Love? What's the matter with her now? I mean it. I wish my convention were as strong as yours. Well, thanks. But that's not all, right? There's a reason you're willing to suggest murder as an option. How did you reach that conclusion? Good, you're still thinking. He's not. I can't be certain whether your story is true, and I don't quite understand this attractor field hypnosis. But based on what you told me, if this Curie woman commits suicide 4 days from now, then that means her death flag is already active. In other words, this world line has approved her death. On previous world lines where that wasn't the case, you probably couldn't have killed her even if you tried. Something would have happened to prevent it. Or possibly killing her would have caused a dramatic shift in world line divergence. But on this specific world line, her death is already certain. As you've experienced with Mayuri's death, the result is what matters, not the process. I believe the same applies to Curie. It doesn't matter how she dies. I'm just instantly typing, so I'm not actually seeing the stream, I'm just listening, suddenly hearing a straight table sound like, what? I also haven't seen enough streams to completely understand what's happened, but yes, love, that's a good thing. Oh, so basically, they don't hate each other, but they have that relationship where they just bicker at each other a lot. And so, him being like, that's what I love about you, she's just like, what? 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 I love them. In other words, I can kill her instead of letting her commit suicide. She's already going to die, so that makes it okay. That's the kind of argument a murderer would make. Don't be a hypocrite. You're not talking about right or wrong here, Okabe. She's unforgiving as always, but it actually feels nice to speak frankly like this. But what about the law? Even if fate forgives me, society won't. As long as you have the Team Light machine, you can undo anything, even murder. The result will be that you gain necessary information without killing anyone. I understand. Phew. Just remember one thing. You're responsible for what you do. I guess that's quite a thing for me to say, huh? After telling you to kill her? It's fine. Your advice was truly becoming of a mad scientist. Get it done, Okabe. Bye. That's what I love about you. Her dial-up noise. That's literally it. That was literally it. She hangs up without another word. Strangely, I find Kurisu's harsh tone encouraging. What does she think she is? A general? I manage to smirk as I close my phone. Dude, like, the little guide that I'm following was like, ignore her call to get an extra scene with Moeka. Why the F would I have done that? That's awful. That was the only scene ever. Moeka's still sitting on the floor. Kill her if you have to, Kurisu said. Moika did the same to us. She doesn't deserve mercy. Kill her or let her live. It's my choice. My responsibility. Even after I do the murder, the memory of my crime will remain with me. That sin, that guilt, I'll have to carry that weight. I mustn't ever forget. That's what Kurisu meant when she spoke of responsibility. Murder is unforgivable, no matter the circumstances. Can you understand that, Kiri Moika? I reach for Moika's phone. This time, there's no hesitation. I am worried. Moika resistes. I grab her slender hand and pin it to the window. Uh-oh, I'm nervous. I am nervous. I'm gonna keep reading, don't worry. Okay, I think we're okay. I think we're fine. I think it's just gonna stay on this close-up screen to make it seem like we're like, you know... Anyway. The glass rattles from the force, but thankfully it doesn't break. With my other hand, I pry the phone away from Moika's chest. Okay, this is fine. She drives her foot straight into my yep. Yeah? The breath explodes from my lung. I grasp for air. In a fit of anger, I raise my hand to strike. But at the last moment, I hesitate. Damn, what happened to killing her if I have to? I know we're past the point of playing nice, but I've never hit a girl in my life. I don't consider myself a model gentleman or anything, but the idea that men aren't supposed to hit women is such a strong part of my common sense it stayed my hand almost like instinct. Okabe! Brain cells rubbing together, please! You know, a different line, you wanted to see Daru die for a little spice? Yeah, but that was like a totally different timeline. Like... This Okabe did not experience that. So instead, I wrap my hand around Moika's neck and squeeze. Okay. When she tries to kick me again, I pin her legs under my own. Okay. Guys, this scene in the anime is, like, so awkward to watch. I squeeze harder. My fingers dig into her throat. I need this scene to be over, actually. She struggles for breath. I feel her throat moving as she gasps for air. Bro, she's going to kill you. I can finally see my reflection in her tear-reddened eyes. Now I have your attention. Moika is under control, but now I don't have a free hand to take her phone. If I loosen my grip on her throat even slightly, it will turn into a struggle again. Moika is holding her phone behind her back now. I need that phone. Should I let go of her hand or her neck? Give me your phone. Moika weakly shakes her head. If you don't, I'll kill you. I wonder if I even can. I can't undo it with the toilet machine. It will be the perfect crime, one that never happened. But still, do I really have it in me to murder someone? I don't know, but I have to try. Hand it over or I'll kill you. She's dying. No words leave Moika's lips, just rough breathing. Stalemate. Neither of us shows the other any opening. We're practically motionless, but our breathing is ragged. It's taking all my strength just to pin her down. Our rough breathing echoes through the room. For a moment, it even seems to synchronize. Okay, that's so cool. This is getting me nowhere. Yep. True. Real. I remove my hand from her neck, then use my entire left arm to pin her against the wall in a guillotine choke. Okay. This is so cool. She starts groaning in pain. My right hand has her left hand up against the glass. Now I pull her down and transfer it to the grip of my left hand. You can just... There's so much detail. There's so much detail. Now my right hand is free. I slide it behind her back and go searching for her phone. I have to lean in close to do this. I press my body up against hers. Okay? It's so cool for you. Pain explodes in my jaw. I lean back. Moika is readying another headbutt. Put more strength into the guillotine choke to stop her. Moika's face twists in pain and she struggles to escape my grasp. My guillotine choke seems to be working. She doesn't have the strength to resist. If I push any harder, she really might die. I push harder. Girl boss moment. Moika withers in pain. Tears fall from her eyes and drool from her mouth. If I push any harder, she might die. I push harder. What the F? This guy just doesn't give an F. As her resistance weakens, my right hand finds Moika's phone. She still has it in a tight grip, but I manage to tear it away. Oh my god. Effing run after you get that phone. I quickly release Moika and step away. Run! Just run! Like, effing get out of there. See, anyway, I started pushing harder. She bends over and coughs violently, but still she reaches out to me with tears in her eyes. She wants her phone back. I don't care. I look at the screen. It shows an email draft of a string of FBs entered. I clear the text and start typing a new email. But her phone's different from mine, so I don't quite know how to use it. Effing run! Let's see. Startled, I look up to see Moika struggling to her feet. She's like a goddamn zombie. Run, dude! Why are you still in this apartment? Yeah, bro. I quickly run outside and close the door behind me. Then I leave my entire body weight onto it so she can't open it from the inside. Why? Run! Just run! The doorknob rattles as we try to open the door. Then she starts pounding on the inside. It's a good thing doors in Japan open out. You wouldn't see this in a Hollywood movie. Most doors open out, don't they? Like, that's like a fire thing, isn't it? I feel like I'm being Americanized right now. Anyway, I have her phone. Now I just need to pretend to be Mocha and send the cancellation email. Mocha changes to the past will be cancelled, the world line will change. The IBP 100 will come back to me. And then we'll hack and discern, mission complete. Residential doors open in. Like, I mean, my door opens in. But like, for houses that open in, for business, they open out. Huh. Interesting. Then we'll hack and discern. Mission complete. They won't have my area this time. Victory will be mine. I'm sure this will work. This is Maki-san. Get ready for a D-mail. Okay, but what's that noise? Who the F cares, bro? I'm having a little trouble here. So you didn't kill her. Good job! I tell Moika's address. It's ready. And Mayuri? Still here. She's at the Broad Tube workshop trying to get the manager to turn on the CRT. You didn't tell her anything, did you? About her death? Of course not. Good. Don't hang up yet. Put my phone down and resume typing into Moika's phone. Because it's a crowd crush and fire safety thing. No. I knew that. Like, for businesses, they open out. That makes sense, though. That houses would open in. There is a business that I go to regularly where their door does open in. And it's, like, the most, like, narrow hallway. So it's a hallway. And that's the whole building that you can access is a hallway straight through to the cashier. And, like, honestly, I would not want to be there if, like, something happened. It is, like, actually, like, the most, like, dangerous place. Because, like, I could definitely see, like, a crowd crush happening in that door. Also, why we don't build new turnstile door. Oh, like the turning doors? Oh, we don't build those anymore for the same reason? Oh, that's interesting. You know, I never noticed that, like, those don't get really built into new places. Huh, interesting. A middle-aged lady comes out of the apartment next door. Our eyes meet, so I put on a forced smile. The lady grins mockingly before going back inside. I wonder what she was thinking. Maybe she thought it was a lover's quarrel. In the mail I write, model change, do it now, before sold out. Moika's email said, don't change models. The desire for a limited edition, hard to find products is hard coded into Japanese DNA. Appealing to that instinct should work. The insistent pounding on the door grows louder. And now I hear groaning from the other side. I can't believe how persistent she is. Is her phone really that important to her? I don't know if that's 100% why, but that's the most logical reason. I couldn't even begin to imagine a crowd crush of a turnstile door. Usually places that have a turnstile door also have emergency exit doors beside them. Like, or at least the ones I've seen. But I've already won. All I had to do is send the email. I'll never forgive you, Moika, but at least our relationship ends here. Let this be the last time we meet. I raise the phone to eye level. I take a deep breath. It ends now. I press send. Bum bum bum! No vertigo. No dizziness. Nothing. Reading standard didn't activate. What? Why? Why didn't the world line change? Did the phone wave fail to function? I bring my phone back to my ear. Kirisu's still on the line. Well? Did you send it? Yes, did it work? The discharge is occurring as normal. So it worked, right? Definitely. The world line didn't change. You mean it failed? Why? Consider the possibilities. Maybe the message wasn't enough to persuade Moika to change models. Could we have sent it to the wrong date? It's July 31st, I'm sure of it. Check when the original email arrived. Maybe her reaction will change if the new one arrives just after that. What a pain. The pounding on the door has ceased. Did she finally give up? No, she wouldn't give up. Does she plan to climb out the window and loop around? We're on the second floor. That would be quite a feat. I should still have time left. Try sending different messages. If that doesn't work, I'll adjust the timer. You're a lifesaver. What's going on there? Is Mr. Braun freaking out? I can hear him shouting from below. How should I admire or try to calm him down, but who knows how long that'll last. I don't think there's much time left. Put my phone into my pocket without hanging up. I send a message and send another email. But still, nothing happens. Make another one. Send. No good. Why? What am I doing wrong? I'd like to ask Moika, but if I go back inside now, she'll probably just attack me. Which reminds me, she's been awfully quiet. What is she doing now? Maybe she really did go out the window. I look around and didn't see her anywhere. Think, why didn't the email work? I wipe the sweat from my brow. My entire body is soaked. It must be the adrenaline. What if Moika changed addresses when she got a new phone? I take out my phone. Are you there? Still not working? I tried 2 more times, but nothing. I frantically consider my options as I stare hard at Moika's phone. The walkway is dim, but Moika's grungy purple phone shines in the faint light. Wait. I take another good look at the phone. There's something wrong here. What is it? Okabe? What's wrong? Gaudy purple. Latest model. Removable LCD screen. Model number GT01. My eyes tell me there's nothing wrong. I saw this phone with Monika sent her D-mail, and many times before. She was never without it. Her phone was never purple. It's the same. Nothing has changed. Nothing changed? What hasn't changed? Why hasn't it changed? Why is it the same as before Moika sent her D-mail? Moika's email said, don't change models. She should have a different phone when she sent it. But she didn't. It was the same phone I'm holding right now. There's only one explanation. She never changed models to begin with. No way. She lied to me. Moika's email wasn't about her phone. That explains how it affected the IBM 200. It also explains why my cancellation emails aren't working. That sneaky little... The door violently shakes behind my back. It's much stronger than before. She must be ramming something hard and heavy against the door. I quickly move away from the door. The door shakes again. I can see the frame starting to warp. She's crazy. So, okay, so basically what happened is she had, like, that new phone, the purple phone. And she was like, yeah, I don't like it. I want a different phone. But she never changed the phone. The phone has always been the exact same phone. I suppose I should be thankful she doesn't have a gun, but honestly, this is terrifying enough. It chills my blood to think of what her face must look like now. I've never been the target of such single-minded obsession before. Oh, there's an ad. We will wait. Oh my god. They really, like, put a commercial break on the, like, the most intense part, man. Dang. Dude, I like, this part in the anime is kind of when you're, like, pretty, like, brain dead from what's happening, so you're just, like, just absorbing information at this point. So this is, like, the part that I remember, like, the least. I do remember what her D-mail says, though. Why are ads, at least for me, 5 times louder than the stream? Ads are usually louder, just in general, but, like, I don't know, I think I have a lot of my voice settings to be pretty low. I don't know. I don't know, man. It just be like that, honestly. It just be like that. I'm assuming people are back. But unfortunately, I can't run away. I need to face Moika again and bring the information out of her. If she listens to Ulterior, then ads are screaming at me. I don't know, man. I think that's just like a normal ad thing. Like, ads are always, like, really loud to get your attention. It's kind of sucky. Both Ferris and Ruka remembered their D-mails. With pounding, Moika will remember too. With prodding. I need that information. We back? Okay, welcome back. I don't want to go in there. My teeth are chattering. This is pathetic. I thought I won when I snatched her phone, but now my advantage is gone. Okabe? Okabe, answer me! The all-new Ford F1... Oh my god, Christina. What's that pounding? Are you okay? Moika's DM wasn't about a model exchange. What do you mean? She must have changed the text right before we sent it. That's why the cancellation mails aren't working. Did you check her history? It might still be there. Her arrival history? Of course, even if it's not in her send history, it should be in the arrival history. I glanced at the purple phone in my hand. It's a good thing Moika didn't change phones. Now I know exactly where the D-mail went. I should have thought of that. Checking now. For a second there, I thought it'd be easy. I should have known better. Moika is not a casual phone user. Her mailbox has literally hundreds of entries over the last week, almost all from FB. Some of my mails are sprinkled in. I don't have time to search through each of these mails, even just for the subject lines. Not to mention the pounding on the door is freaking me out. Christina, I seem to be in a spot of trouble. If I fail, I'm leaving the rest to you. Don't be ridiculous. If you're in trouble, then get out of... I hang up. Oh my god, intense. The lady next door comes out again, alarmed by the escalating noise. She glares at me. But when she sees the magnitude of the door damage, the lady opens her eyes in shock and runs back inside. I'm not leaning against the door anymore. Moika could have just opened it, but she hasn't realized that. She's so fixated on getting her phone back, she's destroyed her own door. In any case, I don't have time to check her mail history. I put the phone into my pocket and moved to the side of the door. I'm so worried. I carefully grip the doorknob and wait for the interval between bangs. Now. I yank the door open. A coffee table flies out and smashes into the walkway railing. Okabe! Her screech raises hairs all over my body. She's standing in the entrance like a reverend at the gates of hell. Oh my god. I step back. Bro, you're so dead. My knees tremble. But then I remember what I'm here to do. I gather my resolve, enter the room, and close the door behind me. Or at least I try. The door's bent and won't fully close. I give up on locking it. Give it back. Moika glares at me, shaking with fury. First, I have to restrain her again. This is a woman who would kill on command, who would break her own door down just to retrieve her phone. It's too dangerous to let her be. I'm stronger. I just need to get her on the ground. There's no time. It's now or never. Crushing my fear, I charge Moika at full speed. Our bodies collide. This is where I think that... I'm nervous. I'm nervous. Okay. I'm still a little bit nervous. Moika twists away and I grab her close and use my momentum to push her to the floor. Okay, we're good. We're fine. We're fine. We're fine. We're fine. We're fine. It's just like, in the anime, he's just like pinning her to the floor, right? Because he's trying to like get her to like have information. But like, I'm just worried it's gonna do like a splash screen of that, and I'm just like, I don't need that. The back of her head hits the floor. Her resistance weakens. She doesn't know how to break a fall. Some secret agent. Liquid of life? I don't think I have any more. You guys can get a bonk anyway, though. Bonk! There's nothing in here. There's nothing in here. I quickly shatter her waist. Now she's mine. Oh, this might be it. This might be it. I'm so nervous. I'm so nervous there's gonna be a splash screen. I'm so nervous. Give it back. Moika flails her arms and legs wildly. I should have known she wouldn't give up. Okay. Her fist strikes my jaw. Fortunately, Moika is weak. The blow does little damage. I still need to stop her from struggling. First, her hands. I start with her left. I grab her wrist and pin her to the floor. There's definitely gonna be a splash screen. There's definitely gonna be a splash screen. I can already feel it. I can feel it. I can feel it. I'm so nervous. A fist fly destroys my face. It pops against my left eye, blanking my vision for a second. Ow, dude. She seems to be stopped struggling for a moment. Her hand claws weakly at the air, but it turns out that she was reaching for my hair. She grabs it hard. I feel several strands tear free from my scalp. Bro. I get a grip of Moika's face and press her head against the floor. She tries to bite my fingers, so I pull my hand back. I grab the hand that's grabbing my hair and dig my nails into her wrist. A free haircut. But she still doesn't let go of my hair. All the while, her feet are pounding against my back. She's also trying to free her left hand. I can't take much more of this. Why you? I instinctively headbutt Moika with all my strength. You're gonna pass out, dude. Oh my god, oh my god. The sickening sound of bone against bone echoes inside my head. The impact makes me dizzy too, but I fight it. Moika goes limp. An opening. Finally, I succeeded pinning down both her hands. I knew it! I effing knew it! I knew it! I knew it! I effing knew it! I knew there was going to be a splash screen! I knew it! I knew it! Ah! I'm so good at this. I knew it! I knew it! I knew it! I knew it! Gotta go? Okay, bye, Atlas. She looks so dead inside. I wish the splash screen that showed up for like 2 seconds, like, her face, dead inside. Anyways, I'm gonna continue reading. Have a good rest of the stream. Bye! I'm just gonna read like this because you did. Oh my god. Here we go. Her glasses fall off at some point during the struggle. Her red swollen eyes give her an even more, yeah. She looks dead inside. There's an angry bump on her forehead where I headbutted her. He's breathing funny. She is also breathing funny. Okabe pop-off arc? I'm gonna show you guys what he said. You guys better be looking at the screen because it's gonna go away, like, very quickly. Are you guys ready? Anyway... Okabe! She spits at me. The liquor horn saliva hits my face. Oh, I come back to that? Okay, then. Yeah, real! Oh my god! He just got spit on. I want to wipe it off, but my hands are full. I'm leaving again now? Okay, bye, Emery. Moika glares at me. There are tears in her eyes, perhaps from the pain. Eye contact. Good. We're making progress. She just turns her head. Like, guys. Oh my god. Emery, it's all good. Okay, basically what happens is, like, he is fighting her. Like, he is trying to get information from her. Like, nothing, like, sus is happening. Like, he is, like, they hate each other. Moika breaks eye contact when I mention it. She stares at my pocket. She must have caught a glimpse of purple. I'm not giving it back. I smile scornfully. I'm not letting you escape into your own little world again. You don't have that right. Give it back. Come and get it. Oh my god. Oh my god. Okabe pop-off arc. Real. Moika tries again to free her hands. I lean in harder to keep them pinned. Bro, like, if they hadn't, like, just done, like, the gross thing of, like, unbuttoning her shirt for, like, no effing reason, I could definitely show you guys, like, ugh. Anyway. My strength and position are superior, so Moika accomplishes nothing. Next, she struggles to free her body. Same result. The sentence is, like, Anyways, he's holding her down. She occasionally knees me in the back, but I can bear that pain. It's not enough to make me forfeit this position. I can keep this up for as long as I have to. Who's gonna tire out first? Moika, without a doubt. I don't do sports or anything, so I'm not that strong. But I'm making this so uncomfortable for no reason. I don't need to expend my energy to keep her pinned. It said I'm on top. It said I'm on top, which is correct, but like... Come on now. Why did you take it? Give it back. Give it back. They make this uncomfortable for no reason. This one's the worst one. Why would you say that? Are you guys ready? You guys are gonna get it for like 3 seconds. You guys ready? 1, 2, 3, and it's gone. Why would you say that? She can scream and spit all she likes. Nothing will make me give up this position. I don't care about your phone issues. I don't care about FB. I am in the advantageous position. No, that's worse. It is! Moika shakes her head violently. She's just wasting her energy. I maintain position and stare down at Moika. You don't kill her on this world line, and the world line where you did have already been erased. But I remember. I remember everything you did. Everything that's ever happened. Everything that's never happened. Ah, that's a good line. I'll never forget that you killed Mayuri, and I'll never forgive you. So there's no escape for you today. You're gonna stay here as long as it takes. Until now, I've always run away from facing Moika. But I can't do that on this world line. I have to know what her D-mail said. So let's be honest with each other, huh? Moika is still struggling. Give it back! Give it back! Give it back, I'll kill you. I'll effing kill you. Oh my god. Why is this like this? I remember everything that's never happened. I'm stealing that line. It's a good line, but also I feel like there's definitely been an F-bomb in this before, but like, let me go. I'll tear your effing eyes out. Bro! She'll do it, man. So you can talk without your phone. I'm impressed. Oh my god. You piece of... I'll gut you with a kitchen knife. What the F? That's so... This is like the most badass line he's ever said in his entire life. Like, she said, I'll gut you with a kitchen knife, and then he said, I'm a mad scientist. Dissection is my specialty. What the F? What? What? Villain arc. Villain arc right now. What the F, dude? Dude, I don't remember what the conversation is like in the anime, but it's definitely not this good. I have no clue what you're saying. I'm so sorry, Blue. Man's definitely been thinking about that line for years. I'm just... So Blue, the thing is that, okay, so the main character of this, like, thing, he pretends he's a mad scientist. Like, it's all, like, it's like a... He just does it for fun. But, like, he's, like, been slowly losing his mind. And so, like, just him being like, I'm a mad scientist, dissection is my specialty. Because he's, like, stopped pretending. Because he's, like, he's being serious now, so he's stopped being Hoin Kyomo, which is, like, his mad scientist name. His real name is Okabe Ritaro. And, like, the fact that he has decided that, like, now is the time for him to pretend to be the mad scientist again? Baller. Oh my god. God, I wish I could show you these screens! I have no idea what you're saying because I'm just chilling on stream to support the sound off, but I'm sorry for your loss. Oh. Okay, well. She said, die, helped, I'm being... You know. This woman's out of control. Does she want another headbutt that badly? There's a knock at the door. A knock sounds from the door. Moika and I both look at the door in surprise. Hello, this is Nashida from next door. Is everything okay? Do you need the police? If not, then you can please keep it down. The walls here are pretty thin. Hi, do you need the police? Just call them, bro. Just call the police. Damn, I didn't think about that. I can't have her calling the police. Oh, I just remembered what happens in this scene. I just remember what happens. Uh-oh. Anyway, he's going to kill me. Moika suddenly screams. No, stop it. Don't kill me. You biatch. Or, sorry, he lived? He's... I don't know. What now? I have to silence Moika somehow. But I can't use another hand. There's only one way. Guys, so he has to make her be quiet. He has to make her be quiet. How do you think he decides to make her be quiet? Because he is pinning her down, right? Think about it. She says, call the I forgot about this. I forgot. suddenly press my lips against Moika's. My lipless kiss shuts her up quite effectively. I'm definitely not getting this conversation right. I'm so sorry, Blue. I just can't show you the screen because it's so, like... Ugh. I lock eyes with her as well, trading glares in silence. Kids these days. That's the neighbor. I'm so uncomfortable. I'm uncomfortable! I'm the one reading it! I finally hear the neighbor's footstep recede. What a relief. The screen just flashed red. I think he got bit on the lip. I feel a sharp pain on my lip. I instinctively jerk away. Blood drips from my mouth and lands on Moika's neck. The neighbor is stupid? Real. She bit me. Yeah, real. When I feel her on my lip with the tip of my tongue, the taste of blood spreads out from the laceration. Good God. Moika breathes wildly as she glares at me with tearful eyes. Don't act like it's your first time. You're older than me, remember? She grimaces and looks away. Her pink lips glisten with saliva. I might... No. Moika turns her face away and looks up through the open curtains at the bright full moon outside the window. Based on what Keith said, I'm not sure I want to know what's happening. Basically, he's trying to get information from her. They hate each other. Nothing sus is happening. But, like, because of how this game is written, they purposely write it in, like, the worst way possible. Anyways, you guys can look at the screen now. I can't remember when we get to explain everything in text form. Like, it's a lot. How much time has passed? It feels like it's already been dozens of hours. But it's still night outside, so it probably hasn't been more than 1 or 2. Oh my god, I thought it was over. Good god. Moika hasn't said a word since I kissed her. She hasn't tried to escape either. Her expression is blank. She's just staring off to the side. What is she looking at? I follow her gaze, but the only thing there is a half-empty bottle of water. Has she given up? Either way, I can't let my guard down. Maybe it's the stress, but it feels like my body is going numb. And I've been drenched in sweat for a while now. This room has no air conditioning whatsoever. The heat is starting to get to me. I thought I had an overwhelming advantage in this position, but it's harder to maintain than I expected. Not only do I have to keep Moika pinned, I also have to keep a close eye on her so she doesn't try anything. All Moika has to do is lie there. She can rest and try again whenever she's ready. Will this last all night? At this rate, my strength might give out first. Alright, cool. Pretend I know what's happening. I'm so sorry, Blue. Fear mounts. If she escapes, she's going to try to kill me. She must have her gun somewhere, I'm sure. I consider calling Curiosity for help, but I can't use either hand, and I don't even know what time it is. Damn, it's almost like I'm the one trapped. No, stay positive. You can do this. Moika is dependent on her phone. That's her weak point. If I keep her separated from her phone, then sooner or later she will try to resist. Her will to resist will collapse. It's a matter of whose strength will fail first. Okabe? Suddenly, Moika calls my name. What do I have to do? Now she's trying to ask nicely. Does she mean she's given up? This is what I was waiting for. Now I'm moving for the kill. Do you remember sending a D-mail? A D... what? D-mail. An email you send to the past. You sent one to your own phone. You led me to think it was about a phone model exchange, but you changed the text before you sent it. Hello, Hoopster. I swear I'm reading the game, but, like, it's, like, the weirdest splash page ever, and I can't show it on screen. Her typing speed is lightning fast. It would have been easy for her to type a mere 36 characters while Daru and I were preoccupied with the phone wave. Names doesn't change. Your D-mail changed the past. Don't you remember? Normally, once the past changes, everything until that point is undone. But it should be possible to make Moika remember, just as Ferris and Ruka did. I don't know. You do know. You just haven't remembered yet. Remember. Remember or else. Here, Hoopster, I'll show you a quick little look, and then you'll understand what I mean. And done. You see? I can't show it. You know? It just can't be there. Or else what? I don't know. This is just a tactic to put pressure on Moika. I have another plan to make her remember. Moika turns away again and bites her lip. Tears starts falling from her eyes. I watch, never once taking my eyes off her. I didn't notice before now, but... Okay, that's so cool. That's so cool. Why would you say these things? Anyways, I'm not reading this. Oh, sounds like something Steins;Gate would have. Yeah, it's just like that. Anyways, this game, the text that's on my screen right now, I'm not reading it. You suffer. Okay, I can read this one. The base of her neck is stained with the blood from my lip. It's dry, like a scab. Anyway, birthday week stream, yeah! Normally, Mogiko would be mistaken for an elegant, beautiful woman. But now, she has large shadow under her eyes. Her skin is rough. Her face is pale. So she unalived your friend, Cease. Like, pretty much. She looks more intoxicated than intoxicating. That's so cool for Yokbe. Her entire body reeks of death. She's clearly insane. This is the real Moika. I wish I'd realized sooner. I really don't know. If I could remember, I would. But I don't remember anything. Moika's gaze shifts constantly, but from me to the ceiling and then to the window. But her slow murmuring is evidence that she's almost beat. Just a little more and her resistance will end. Fine, I'll change the question. You received a strange email about 2 weeks ago. It came from your own number, and it was dated several days in the future. Moika's eyes open wide. Gotcha. You remember? Good. That was the email. What did it say? Okabe really do be on his pop-off arc, though. Oh my god. Oh my god. If I tell you, I will turn your phone. No, okay, you know what he actually said, Hoopster? He said, so she said, like, leave me alone or I'll gut you with a kitchen knife. That's what she said. And then he said, I'm a mad scientist. I'm good at dissections. Bro, what? Bro, what? What? Like, my dude, my man. Ah. Oh, also, this is what she said. So, we're having a great time. The negotiation is going great. Anyway. She suddenly curses at me. I won't tell you. Why not? It's my mission. Her mission? I recall what Moika had told me on a previous world line. The Rounder's mission is to find and acquire IBM 5100s. In that case, the IBM 5100. She fell into my trap. Her reflective responses was all I needed to see. It was about the IBM 5100. How much do you know? I'm asking the questions here, just answer. I can't. I won't betray FB. So you're choosing FB over your phone. How loyal. But my Yuri's fate hangs in the balance. I can't give up. Moika still hasn't calmed down. She's been opening and closing her hands for a while now. She's not trying to escape my restraint. She's just twisting her body. Licking her lips, shaking her head, trying to brush the hair off her face. It's like she's suffocating from withdrawal without her phone. Soon she won't have the mental fortitude to resist. If she won't talk now, then I'll just wait until she will. For a little comic relief, I got my Syndicate hoodie. Yo! Oh, dude, I've been getting emails. Okay, so, like, they emailed me and they're just like, to make sure that shipping cost was cheaper, we split your package into 4 separate packages. And so they've been sending me these emails. They're just like, so I've gotten 4 emails, 4 separate emails on 4 separate days of it being like, it's shipped. And I'm like, that's so cool. The reason why there's 4 separate packages is because it wasn't just my stuff. I know my stickers are shipping a week after the hoodie. Yeah, so like I got a hoodie, and I got the Arctic t-shirt, and then Cakebird got a shirt and stickers. And I think that's should be everything. But like, both shirts are separate packages. The hoodies are one package, and the stickers are one package. I don't know, man. Is it really that painful to not have your phone? Why are you so dependent on it? I can't talk to people. You're talking right now, aren't you? And then she attacked the lab. She was leading a squad of hardened killers. But Moika shakes her head violently. If I can't use mail, then I'll be cut off from the world. What? Are you fishing for sympathy? You're just afraid of being abandoned by the Rounders, aren't you? No, not the Rounders. FB. That's the same thing, isn't it? Then don't say the world! You're the one who killed an innocent girl. You're the one who erased Mayuri from the world. I didn't kill her. Not on this world line, maybe, but on another world line. You came to steal our time machine. You killed her. You killed Mayuri. It's showing the time machine now. On the world line where I interrogated Moika, she told me that Mayuri was expendable. It didn't matter to CERN whether she lived or died. FB has abandoned you already. If FB told me to, then yes, I'd kill her. Who is FB? Where the hell is he? I asked her the same question back then, but another rounder appeared before she could answer. Something tells me she won't have backup this time. Moika's position in the rounders has changed. I can't tell you. Then let me tell you something. Listen good. If you're holding out for backup, you can forget it. Nobody's coming to save you. The pain and despair are just going to get worse, and in 4 days, you'll kill yourself. Moika seems startled by this. I go in for the kill. I came here from the future, using the time machine CERN wants so badly. That's how I know. You kill yourself in this room, all alone. Your precious FB doesn't save you. No one does. Not the Rounders, not CERN, and not the Committee of 300. Pop off. Pop off, Arc. Oh my god, pop off, Arc. Hi, Tori. Man, vibe checked so hard. Real! I just wish I could show you the screen! Your boss hasn't replied to your mails, has he? You know why? Because you've been abandoned. Keith, you called it. Moika's face contorts in despair. Once again, tears fall from her eyes. Guilt squeezes my heart. I know that I'm causing this woman pain. Inside of me, a voice whispers that it's nothing compared to what she did to Mayuri, but I have no reason to show mercy to a murderer. But at the same time, my conscience screams that it's wrong to hurt someone, no matter who they are or what they've done. Insane mad scientist my ass. I'm afraid to hurt a mortal enemy. I'm nothing but a hypocrite. FB doesn't deserve your loyalty. Tell me everything. I ignore the ache in my heart and push harder. But Moika shakes her head violently. FB wouldn't betray me. FB wouldn't abandon me. Then why do you kill yourself in 4 days? You kill me and make it look like a suicide. I wouldn't need to cover it up if I killed you. I'd just undo your death with my time machine. When I got here and you were sitting in the corner like a limp rag crying about FB wouldn't answer, remember? But how many days has it been? How often did FB contact you before? And when did it stop? I keep the questions coming. Need to pile on the pressure. It used to be every day. But it's already been 10 days. 10 days with no contact, correct? Moika looks up to me with pleading eyes. Man's just social his way, like social engineered his way into this. I won't betray FB. FB betrayed you. I believe in FB. He threw you away. FB used you, and now your usefulness has ended. FB isn't like that. Then what sort of person was he? She was gentle to me, like a mother. I finally had a place I belonged. Like a mother? FB is a woman? I expected an evil-looking old man like you see in the movies, but I guess I was wrong. I talked to her about my worries. She always replied right away. Like a friend, but gentle, accepting. Have you met her? Moika shakes her head weakly. You haven't met, even though she's like your mother, your friend? Damn, if they had met, then I could have gotten Moika to lead her to me. Rounders must hide their identities from one another. So you've talked, but you've never met. But you must have wanted to meet her, right? Even if it was against the rules? No, no! It would ruin everything if she saw the real me. Did she ever say she wanted to meet you? FB did the social engineering, or FB is dead. Yep. See, I know who FB is, so... You know. No, never, and I never asked. So no faux cons either, then. Moika turns away, then she nods faintly. Didn't you wonder why? Why would such a kind, gentle woman refuse to meet you in person? Was it really just the rules? And why isn't she returning your emails now? Think about it. She was using you. You were tricked. Don't say that! She's not like that! What did her last email say before she stopped contacting you? Leave the IBM 5100 at the designated location. The IBM 5100? Moika, you fool! You let your tongue slip! 2 weeks ago, FB told her to leave the IBM 5100 at a dropped point. That means she already had it in her possession at the time. I recall how Moika kept bombarding me with questions about the IBM 5100. I might have let it slip that I found the computer at Yanabahashi's shrine. And it's got the cult leader level manipulation. Okabe or FB? After that, she sent her D-mail. The world line changed. The lock was broken on the shrine storehouse door. The IBM 200 was gone. These facts point to one conclusion. She sent herself the location of the IBM 100. Okabe? Real. Real. Now that I know, it seems so obvious. If only I hadn't trusted Moika. If only I had seen through her lies. But no, I played right into her hands. I was the tool's tool. I almost burst into self-derating laughter, but I desperately hold it back and I keep a straight face. What was the designated location? The coin locker in front of Biru. The coin locker in front of Biru. Wait, isn't that where Ruka hid the IBM 200 on the previous world line? Is this another effect of convergence? Can I retrieve the IBM 200 if I go there now? No, I can't expect it to still be there. Remember what happened with Ruka? The invisible force of conversion is keeping the IBM 200 away from me. If I want to get it back, I need to cancel Moika's D-mail. I know the message. I've already reached my goal. Guys, just usually it writes down the noises of what's happening, but this one it just says like sob, which I just thought it was really funny. Moika starts crying softly. I sigh deeply and lift my the spice. I sigh deeply and leap myself off Moika's body. Then I lean back against the wall and stretch my aching limbs. Oh my god, are we gonna get out of the screen where I can, like, finally show this? Oh my god, I can show the screen again. Guys, I'm playing a video game. F me, man. Oh my god, I have mail. Is everything alright? What happened with that Curie lady? At least let me know if you're alive. Don't say anything stupid like you're dead, okay? Please just reply. Even an emergency, an email will do. I'm worried. I can't even eat. I'm supposed to reply with worry, but I want to say, I'm sorry for making you worry. I appreciate the emails. They really remind me I'm not alone, okay? Don't worry, I won't die. Not until I fulfilled my promise to go to Amori with you. Ah! Oh my god, I thought you were reading fan fiction. Bro, I can finally show the screen again. Good god. I take Moika's phone out of my pocket. I'm using your phone. Moika slowly gets up. She wipes her tears and fixes her hair and clothes. Her wavy hair obscures her face from this angle, so I can't make out her expression. She doesn't react to what I said. Even though I'm no longer restraining her, she doesn't try to attack me and take back her phone. I open Moika's mailbox and search for the D-mail. It takes about 3 minutes, but I finally find it. 3 mails from Moika's own phone, each 12 characters long, sent on August 4th and received on July 31st. She is dead inside. Real. Retro PC at Yanabayashi Shrine. Just as suspected, Moika's changed her D-mail in the few seconds I had my back turned. All I need to do now is send the cancellation email. Okabe? You at the lab? Don't worry of me like that, idiot. What? Were you worried about me? I mean, you set off an obvious death flag. I'm surprised you're still alive. Where are you now? I'm standing by at the lab. Set up the machine. I'm sending another email. Destination? July 31st, 11 a.m. 11 a.m. on the 31st. Do not go. Not at Shrine. It's a trap. Kurisu calculates the hours. I type the mail. It says, do not go. Not at Shrine. It's a trap. I address the mail to the phone wave names of the change. Okay, all set. Alright, activate it. Activated. I press the send button. The mail starts sending. Reading Steiner should activate, this time for sure. I brace myself for the incoming vertigo. Well? Nothing. Why won't it change? Another mistake? No, there's no way. I know what Moika's message said. This email should have cancelled it. Why isn't it working? What the hell's wrong this time? What did the first email say? That the IBQ hunter was at Yanabayashi Shrine. I tried to cancel by telling her it's a trap, but it didn't work. I'll try and phrase it differently. Wait, we went through this with the Lotto 6 experiment, remember? The Lotto 6 experiment. I sent myself the winning numbers, but the past me didn't buy the ticket. Instead, he gave the winning numbers to Ruka. The person who reads the D-mail chooses whether or not to act accordingly. Curie learned that the IBQ hunter was at the shrine, though the cancellation mail came afterwards. I guess she ignored it and went anyway. Maybe she didn't believe the cancellation mail. Or maybe she was so diligent she decided to check it out even if when told not to. Or don't worry me like that. Love you too. Serious her? Huh? Real. I glance at Moika. She's still hanging her head, but her tears have run dry. I wonder if she's listening. Damn. Even when I told her it was too risky to go to the shrine, she went anyway. We need a more persuasive message. Something that will prevent her from going to the shrine. Like what? That's the problem. Is it possible to persuade her with just 36 bytes of text? Or should we consider other possibilities? What if I sent an email to myself on July 30th? Could I beat her to the IBN 5100? Were you even interested in the IBN 5100 then? When did I start caring about the IBN 5100? I can't remember. Fine, that's out. How do I convince Moika to listen? At that moment, an electric shock runs through my brain. 2 initials. FB. What? Moika's handler. She's obsessed with FB. If the mail comes from FB, she'll do whatever it says. Do you have FB's phone? No. They haven't even met. We don't know where FB is. Then there's nothing we can do. Give me a little time. Gonna make me wait again? We'll have been pulling all-nighters recently, so whatever. Just don't do anything stupid, okay? So even after prying answers out of Moika, there's still more work to be done. Fate really seems to be loving getting in my way. Alright, to break out of this world line, I need FB's identity and location. I call Moika's name. When she finally looks up, I drop her phone onto her lap. She accepts us with a confused expression. Looks like we're searching for FB now. Moika grips her phone, but she doesn't look at the screen. I sigh deeply. I need to get as much information on FB out of her as I can. How exactly did you become a rounder? Honestly, I couldn't care less. I hate having to stand here and talk with the woman who killed Mayuri. Hugging her phone to her chest, Moika retrieves her glasses and puts them back on. 4 years ago, I tried to kill myself. Her voice is a barely audible whisper. For a moment, I'm surprised she's not talking about mail. I had no hope. I wanted to get away from everything. Why? No big reason. Her expression is blank, lifeless, like always. But behind her glasses, her eyes are red from crying. There are the only traces of emotion on her doll-like face. Little things. Lots of little things piled up. I've always been like this. And your family? Moika shakes her head a little. She has none, I guess. I don't bother asking whether she ever had parents. It doesn't really matter. I locked myself in my room and overdosed on sleeping pills. But I didn't die. Afterwards, I got a mail. Recruiting rounders, it said. It was sent to hundreds of people, not just me. Isn't that spam? Do the rounders really recruit like that? Nothing mattered anymore, so on a whim, I replied. And then, FB contacted me. Ever since, I've followed FB's orders. Were you always stationed in Akiba? Moika shakes her head. Until 3 months ago, I was in Nagoya. Before that, Yokohama. Before that, the Rounder's chief duty is to acquire IBM 100s. I guess they had her traveling all over Japan, digging up info on retro PCs. How many IBM 100 have you found so far? Not even one. No results? Sounds like CERN is spreading a lot of effort for not much return. I sighed deeply once again. So what now? Are you going to sit here wallowing in despair until you kill yourself 4 days from now? Or do you want to rebel against fate? Rebel? Even as I ask the question, I know that for her, rebellion is impossible. This world line has already approved her death. She's in the same situation as Mayuri. No matter what she does, she will die. I know that, and yet I ask the question. FB used you and threw you away. Accept it, and then ask yourself what you're going to do about it. Moika looks down. Even if FB did use me, that was the only place I belonged. That was the first time in my entire life that I was needed. FB gave me purpose. To protect that purpose, to protect FB, I would do anything. You're beyond hope. I stand up. Drowning your dependence for all I care. Your death has already been decided. But I won't let fate have its way. I'm rebelling to the end. No matter what, I will save Mayuri. Just a little bit more. I can't give up now. Yo. Okay. I have to message people. Hold on a sec. I just realized something? Yes. What have you realized? The specific word he used for you. Oh, what did he use? Because I know in Japanese there's different words for you and they mean different things. What did he use? I know that there's different ones, but I wouldn't be able to tell them apart, like, if someone just said them. Even if it was, like, written down, I don't think I'd be able to, know which one is which. Oh. I think we're gonna go on for just a little bit longer, and then I'm going to end. It's midnight, and Akiba is practically empty. The silence is eerie. There's no sign of anyone near the coin locker. Considering the IB-5100's size, it couldn't fit in the regular size lockers. She must have put it in one of the 3 large lockers on the right. It means you in the highest disgrace. L. The light's on. The bottom locker is still in use. Is the IB-5100 inside? My heart starts pounding my chest. I feel my face grow hot with excitement. I've been apart for far too long. Wait. We've been apart for far too long, my partner, but now only a thin locker door separates us. Popping in for a sec to say, like, oh no, or that's fantastic. Excellent. You have done your task of being a chatter. Thank you, Blue. Is this what love feels like? Okabe, you were off your rocker. Let's not go crazy. Real. I force myself to consider the situation calmly. Is the IB-5100 really inside? I want to check right this instant. I can't believe I forgot to ask Moika which locker she used. I'm sorry for your loss. Should I get a crowbar or something to pry the locker open? You're in the sense of you're not even worth being acknowledged. No, I understood that. I understood that. If the IB-5100 really is inside, and I steal it, what will happen to the world line? I bid to cancel all the D-mails, which I thought was the only way to restore the original world line. Of sanity. Oh, fair enough. But now the IB-5100 is so close. Why can't I just reach out and take it? I know how to cancel Moika's D-mail, so I can always do that if it doesn't work. Let's try it, just to make sure. Bro. First, I make a quick visit to the lab. Ignoring the complaints of the lab mems who stayed awake in the lab all night, I retrieve a makeshift crowbar from the development room. Then I return to the lockers and thrust the pointed tip of the crowbar into the crack of the door. You are going to get arrested by the police. I didn't think he was actually going to get arrested from the police. L moment, really. Anyway. The game took the words right from you? Really? Real? Just as I begin to pry, a shrill siren shatters the night. I look up to see the red lights of a patrol car coming this way. How would they know? Their timing couldn't be worse. The police released me after about 30 minutes of scolding. I return to the coin locker and try to pry it open again. Immediately, another patrol car appears. This time, they take me to the police station. What the F? I'm stuck in an interrogation room all night, getting, preached to by policemen. I conclude that this is another effect of attractor field convergence. How would they know? No matter what I do, I cannot obtain an IB-5100 on this world line. That is what fate has declared. Bro. I get the police to call my father, and they finally release me. You got- the police called your dad? Okabe! Okabe! Oh my god. They didn't go as far as to arrest me, but the policemen as well as my father scolded me harshly. I'll apologize, but in actuality their roles fall on deaf ears. He has a dad? He's like 18! He still lives at home. Like, he lives at home in Ikebukuro. He just also rents out the lab. Like, he's not that old. He, like, just graduated high school. Like, this is his first summer before he goes into college. Like, he's not, you know? After my father goes home, I head straight to Moika's apartment. I tried calling her. I took the opportunity to memorize her phone number yesterday, but she wouldn't pick up at all. Before I get there, I sent an email to Daro asking him to check if the coin locker is still occupied. The door to Moika's apartment is unlocked. I find Moika hugging her knees in the corner, just like she was when I first found her. You put the IBV 100 in the bottom right locker, correct? How? Oh my god. Check, the big locker on the lower right is in use. What's this all about anyway? Don't make me do your errand boy. It's so early in the morning. Out of all the lockers, only 3 could hold the IP200. Out of the 3, only the bottom was in use. If that's the one you used, then FB hasn't picked it up yet. Do you know what that means? Moika frowns. It means that if we stake out the locker, you'll get to meet FB. It hadn't occurred to you? Some secret agent you are. I'm heading there now. You coming? Oh my god. What will you do if you meet her? Borrow her phone. That's the best way to prevent Moika from going to Yakumayashi's shrine. I can't meet her. I'm too afraid. The real me could never live up to her expectations. Something tells me her expectations were never that high to begin with. Moika's face contorts again. I'm being blunt, not only because Moika is Mayuri's murderer, but also because Moika's weakness is starting to get on my nerves. Dang, man. Dang. Just like Daro's mail said, the locker is still occupied when I get there. I look around to make sure there's no patrol cars. No crowbar this time. I don't feel like getting arrested. I head across the street to Daibiru, hide behind one of its enormous pillars and begin the stakeout. My legs are getting tired. I was going to borrow Mayuri's portable game console, but I said I didn't need a distraction. Still, it's pretty tough to keep standing like this, so I also need to stay inconspicuous. Someone might notice they see me standing in the same place for hours. I wouldn't want a security guard to give me trouble. I mean, I guess there's not much to worry about that. I've already been here for 7 hours without an incident. Oh my god, we got an email. Oh my god. Maybe this isn't what you want to hear, but I need you to listen. I don't care about Amori anymore. I just want you to be safe, Okabe. When you ran out without saying anything yesterday, it felt like my heart was going to explode, so hurry back, please. Okay. My legs are numb, so I squat and lean against the pillar. So hungry. I'd love to go get some food, but I can't take my eyes off the locker. Just then, someone taps me on the shoulder. She's so sweet, she is. FB? I try to leap to my feet, but my legs got tangled and I fall over. Bro. Moika is standing there, looking down at me with those glassy eyes. What are you doing here? I'll keep watch too. Is that okay? Why the change of heart? After 7 hours, I stand up and dust off my clothes. You were comfortable with your male-only relationship, weren't you? I thought you wanted to maintain that distance. So what made you decide to risk a meeting? At this rate, Moika puts her head on her knees. She looks really ready to cry. I've seen that expression once before, in her moonlit apartment. If I lose contact with FB, I'll lose my connection. To the world? Moika nods faintly. You can't bear to be alone. You can't bear to be alone yourself. Yet you'd end up an innocent girl's life because some person you never met told you to. A cultist. That's what you are. And her cult leader, FB, abused her weakness before throwing her out like an old clothes. It pisses me off. FB's cruelty, Moika's weakness. I can't decide which I hate more. Then Moika nervously brings out a convenience store bag. Good god, I can't read. What's this? Instead of answering, Moika looks away. I look inside. Whoa! Milk and bean buns! Exactly what you need on a stakeout. There's enough for 2. You brought this for me? Moika nods. Bro. What? Very well. You may join the stakeout. Now that we can take turns watching, we'll also look less suspicious to passerbys. The night draws on, and still no sign of FB. We nap in 1-hour shifts, but it doesn't help the exhaustion. On top of that, I don't have anyone to talk to. Moika can't keep a conversation going, so there's nothing I can do to starve off boredom. Game, I swear, don't make me like Moika. Yeah. Now, from the anime, you're definitely gonna be sympathetic of her, for sure. I went back to the lab to shower just before dawn, but Kurisu, who was working an all-nighter on the time loop machine, just glared at me. Oh my god, dude. Bro. Oh, on odd. Dude, my dude, you've been here for so long. Oh my god. We wait for ad to be over. I don't remember if... Dude, bro. Giga Chad. I don't remember if FB shows up. Yeah, I don't remember if FB shows up, but, yeah. If FB does, then... Yeah. I don't remember. Back? Welcome back. Plot twist, Moika has a date route. Moika doesn't. I know everything that happens in this chapter. I'm following a guide. The wait finally ends at just after 1 p.m. on the 13th. Someone comes to open the lower right locker. We watch from behind the pillar. It's a nondescript middle-aged man. He's dressed in a new suit, but it hangs rather poorly on him, as if he's not used to wearing it. Is that FB? Moika shakes her head firmly. FB is a woman. So maybe she hired someone to pick it up. Or it could be someone from the locker company here to clear it after weeks overdue. That would make us all idiots. Moika, FB, and me. The man has the key to the locker. He pays the late fee with 100 yen coins, then removes the cardboard box of the IB100 inside. The man thought ahead and brought a pushcart. He puts the IB100 onto the pushcart with a bit of effort and begins walking away. And you know that... Wait, was I right? Who do you think it is? Who do you think FB is? Come on, take your guesses. Take your guesses, everyone. Who do you think FB is? Dead. Oh, okay. Yours is... Okay. You think he's dead. Fair enough. Okay. Follow him. The man heads straight for Akihabara Station. Strangely enough, he walks up to an overweight man standing in front of the ticket machine. The overweight man is wearing a t-shirt and has all the signs of an otaku. He doesn't seem to have anything in common with the first guy, who looks like an average salaryman. They transfer the IBM 100 into the overweight man's suitcase. After they exchange a few words, the overweight man enters the station alone. Then the guy in the suit leaves. Giving your reaction, I'm incorrect? Weird. What was the purpose of that transfer? Is the overweight man FB, or is he just another link in some kind of chain? At any rate, if we keep following the IB100, we should reach FB eventually. We enter the station. They're going on a trip. The roommate band boards the Yanamahote line. We board on the next car and keep watch through the connecting door. It's a weekday afternoon, so there aren't many passengers. 30 minutes later, we arrive at Shinjuku Station. Here, the train sees a sharp increase in passenger traffic. He's getting off. In their favorite rocket ship. Moika pulls on my sleeve. The overweight man has slipped into the stream of departing passengers. He's about to exit onto the platform. We follow him, but due to our slow reaction, we have to push our way through the boarding passengers. The train doors close, and it slowly departs. The man starts walking towards the exit. Shinjuku is crowded, so we have to follow him close behind or we'll lose him. Then I stop in my tracks. What? The man is empty-handed. His suitcase is missing. What? For a second I think we followed the wrong man, but no, it's definitely him. We watched him the whole time he was on the train. There's no doubt he had the suitcase when the train arrived in Shinjuku. Could he have passed it to someone else in the crowd? Clever. They know how to lose a trail. And so we try again, biatch. I return to the lab and leap an hour back. I find myself inside the train. I know it's bad manners to use my phone on the train, but this is an emergency. According to the train's display, we're about to leave Osaku for Ikebukuro. 3 stops to Shinjuku. Moika is next to me, acting inconspicuous. I peek at the overweight man in the next car. They'll make their move at Shinjuku. That guy is gonna get off, but he actually hands a package to someone else. He's got us good just now. Just now? Doesn't look like Moika's caught on yet. I just time leap from an hour in the future. Time leaped? Moika's eyes widen. Dude, what a superpower, though. Oh my god. Like, it is, like... In the anime, like, you can see the time leaping, like, obviously, but, like, I don't know, like, the game, it's, like, it's a lot more impactful of, like, how he is, like, just able to manipulate situations. Good god. The train arrives at Shinjuku on schedule. Just to make sure, I'll have Moika follow the man when he gets off. Before the doors open, I stealthily move to his car. He still has a suitcase with the IB-100. Now we're arriving at Shinjuku. The doors open and passengers spew out. The overweight man leaves too, just like last time. However, I knew it. He leaves the suitcase on the train. And now passengers from Shinjuku board. Someone walks up to the abandoned suitcase. It's a woman in her 30s pushing a baby stroller. There's no baby. The woman casually loads the suitcase onto her stroller and sits down. After witnessing that scene, I return to the neighboring car. I need to be careful. These guys are serious about avoiding pursuit. The train station moves. I contact Moika so we can regroup later. After that incident, the package swap couriers like a hot potato, snaking around the tracks that run through Tokyo like a web. Whatever they give me the slip, I time leap and resume the chase. Finally, the courier and package get aboard the Hibiya line and return to Akihabara Station, where it all began. I recognize the last courier. He's one of the men who raided the lab with Moika. Dark skin, crew cut, the one who hit me with the gun. The man easily carries a 25-kilo package out of the station. We follow. They only work for certain. Why would they need to have a thing like security? A car honks its horn. Moika and immediately hide. Peering out from the cover, I see a white flatbed parked in front of the station. A muscular man hops out of the driver's seat. What? I know that face. No, it can't be. I desperately try to organize my thoughts. That's Tenyo Yogo, owner of the Braun Tube Workshop. Mr. Braun. Why? Why is he here? Does this mean he's connected to FB? To the Rounders? Was a Braun Tube Workshop just a front for CERN? Is that how he could afford to keep it open? What's going on here? His shop is right below the lab. If he's working for the enemy, then... I shiver at the thought. Stop. Let's not rush to conclusion. He might just be another courier. We watch from a distance. Tenjo takes a suitcase from the crew cut man and loads it into the back seat of this car. Then he gets into the car alone and takes off towards Shoyadori. That's why he has a straight line to the servers. I stare after it in disbelief. I time-leaped several hours to before the first man arrived at the coin locker. Then I explained the situation to Moika. My plan is to get ahead of the package. After killing some time at Starbucks, we rent a car. I don't have a license, so Moika is driving. We go to the street in front of the roundabout, facing Showadori, and park near Yodobashi camera. Now we wait. Nervous? Oh my god, Starbucks. You look terrified. How long have you been driving? First time. What? This is your first time? Oh, come on, just don't crash. I was surprised Moika had a license in the first place. Apparently FB told her it would come in handy for her rounder work. I have Moika wait in the car while I keep a lookout on the roundabout. The white station wagon's already stopped there. From this distance, I can clearly see Tenju in the driver's seat. Nobody else is riding. The crew cut guy should arrive just after 5 p.m. As expected, the crew cut man arrives on time, Eversley dragging the suitcase behind him. It feels weird seeing the exact same scene from a different angle. I hurry back to the car, where Moika's waiting. He's coming. The station wagon rolls past us. It takes a left turn on the Showadori intersection towards... Oh my god, the names, I can't. Moika slowly sets the car in motion. Finally, we arrive at Tenjo's house. This is the house where Suzuha lived. Her rusty old mountain bike is still sitting out front. Tenjo brings the IB-100 inside. We stop a little further down the road and keep watch. What does this mean? Where is FB? The question is, why did he bring it inside? Is he just holding on to it, or... Is he FB? Does he know FB? Moika's insists that FB is a woman. So maybe it's Tenjo's wife, who I've never met. I have Moika show me one of FB's emails. Sorry for not being useful. M4, it's true that you're not very good with people, but I think that's just a part of what makes you unique and special. Besides, you have no trouble talking to me, do you? Honestly, M4, there's nobody else who works as hard as you do. I'm very thankful for that. I'm glad you joined the Rounders. Even if nobody else values you, I'll always look out for you. Feel free to email me whenever you like. Oh yeah, since you're finally in Nagaho, you should try some of the local delicacies. It's not good for your health to keep eating convenience store food. Or do you not like miso, M4? In any case, a girl your age needs to eat better. I recommend the fur miso stew. Your next mission is to go to Akihabara in Tokyo, so find an apartment by next week. Deposit a special bonus in your account, so feel free to use it. Talk to you soon, your mother, FB. She kept a lot of emails archived like this one. M4 is my codename. FB gave it to me. Moika's a mailing machine. She sent FB nearly 10 mails a day, but FB replied to every single one. You'd have to be a saint to reply to all those emails. Oh, hold on a sec. Hold on a sec. It's okay, guys. We're good. Guys, I want to finish this quickly. Oh my god. Okay. I have to be a saint to reply. Yep. We've already read this. So time for another stakeout. I have Daru set up a wireless infrared camera on the telephone pole down the street. You had Daru do what? Okay. We park a couple blocks away and watch the video feed. Okay, that's so cool. What? The next day, Tenjo goes to work on his moped like usual. He returns after sunset. There's no sign of his daughter Nai or his wife. Something finally happens early Sunday morning. Just before 3 a.m., 6 people show up at Tenjo's house. It's them! It's dark, but I recognize them. They're the rounders who raided the lab with Moika. Moika doesn't show much of a reaction. I thought she knew them. I asked, but she said she's never met them before. It looks like this world-line Moika has been cut off completely. Were they done with her once she found the IBV-100? Tenjo comes outside and loads the IBV-100 into the station wagon. Then the 6 men get in and drive away. Tenjo sees them off, then goes back inside the house. What now? I'm interested in Tenjo's story, but the IBV-100 will lead us to FB. We decide to follow the station wagon. The pursuit ends at Nagita International Airport. The 6 men, IBV-100 in tow, board on a plane headed for France. France. CERN's home country. What does this mean? Tenjo's wife might be MV. Since there's been no sign of FB this far, she must be an extremely cautious individual. But the evidence suggests only one possibility. On World Line Alpha 1, Moika's men attacked the night the time loop machine was completed. Their timing was perfect. It makes sense if you assume that Tenjo is closely linked to FB. He was right downstairs the whole time we were discussing our plans. FB knew exactly what we were up to. If we were dancing to her tune all along. When we get back to Akiba, Moika and I start walking towards Tenjo's house. But on the way, I get an angry call from Kurisu demanding an update, so I decide to take care of that first. Okay, I think we're going to save there. Bonk, bonk. Okay. We're going to end it there. I've already been streaming for like 3 hours. Okay. Hope you guys enjoyed. Oh, I'm not on the camera. So, tomorrow, hopefully I'll be able to stream tomorrow because I really want to be able to stream for the whole week. So hopefully I'll be able to stream tomorrow. I just don't know when I'll be able to stream tomorrow. I just don't know. I just don't know when I'll be able to stream tomorrow because it's going to be a weird day tomorrow. But most likely, my friends will be here, and we'll probably do like a knitting just chatting stream, which will be kind of fun. Broken Admin is live right now. He's reacting to ghost hunting videos. We're gonna raid him. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Hope you have a good rest of your day. And thank you for joining me for Steins Gate. Dude, I'm so excited. Like, this game, we're so close to finishing it. I'm just very excited. Oh my god. I have never noticed that Broken Admin's eyes are just simply, like, his whole, like, iris is black. What the F? That's